Let's get it started. Had to hit the unmute button. All right, let's go ahead and get into the stream today. So today we've got two boxes to open. We've got the 500 Years in the Future from One Piece, and we've got a 2.5 booster for Digimon because I apparently never opened this. So we're gonna stick that to the side for now. Uh, how you? How is my co-commentator for today doing?
Oh, I've been upgraded to co-commentator. Lovely.
Yeah, you're still not getting paid.
Dang it!
All right, let's go ahead and skip all the formalities. Let's just go ahead and get into the One Piece card game opening.
Oh no, I got an ad. I need to wait so I can see what you open.
Don't worry, it's only like 3 seconds. I can't wait for them to actually implement that new form of ad because they really need to.
You say 3 seconds, but it was dirty seconds.
It was 30? It should have only been 3 because on my side it was saying 3.
I lied to you.
Of course, Amazon.
Alright,
Of,
I'm
of
good.
course,
Oh,
of course, Jeff Bezos lied to me.
also, I will eventually will have to leave to go grab something from my parents, which it might be now. On.
Eh, that's all right. Oop.
I'll be right back then.
Okay. We can open a few packs here while we wait. I can actually just go ahead and take the wrap off the Digimon box then while I'm preparing. So yeah, what's one more card game added to the mix? Hopefully it'll be the final card game because I don't see myself opening a seventh card game. And I was sitting here thinking Lorcana had to be the last one, but no, my interests still sprawl. Okay. While I wait for him to come back, we can do the promotion boosters for Digimon right quick, and then we will switch back whenever he gets back. I'm going to be around for most, if not all of it. Oh, Box had some rough travels, so it's going to be hard to cap it back, unfortunately. There we go. We can open these. Hopefully he'll be back soon. If he's not, well then he'll just miss a few. That's alright. So we've got the 2.5 promotion booster and the lucky pack. So I'm going to pull up TCG player because there's gonna be something in here that's gonna be good. It's gonna be. Okay. Let's see here. What ravioli ravioli? What's in the pack oli? Heavy metal Drawmon. Oh, are we gonna focus? Gambate camera-san. We gonna focus? Maybe my lighting is bad, or it might have a problem with the. I'm not sure. It might have a problem with my mat in the background because I know that's not very legible. But heavy Drawmon. Let's see where that guy could actually be. When I get to opening the 2.5 booster, if there's enough of him, we could see an idea brewing. Okay, so we have the greatest pull of the box. 69 cents. Doesn't get better than that. The greatest pull of the box. And so, once again, opening the promotional pack just to see what's in here to buy some time. There you go. Oh, this is some cool art. So we've got the Demi Vmon, Calamon. Ah, Vmon focus, but this won't. And then another Henry Wong. Because I think we've had a Henry Wong before. Which these are cool. These are cool looking. Let me just. Okay. I mean, it would make sense since these are in the promotionals. The promotionals probably don't have a lot of staying power there. Hey, Gremlin. Today we're going to be opening One Piece and Digimon. I'm just opening the promotional packs of Digimon before we get to the One Piece box. Once I get through looking at the promotional stuff, see, we've got, what is this? A Heavy Dramon Ace, 69 cents, by the way. Greatest pull ever. Demi Vmon, Kalamon, and Henry Wong. Once I get through these, we're going to go right into the One Piece. And then we're going to see what we get out of that. Oh. Calamon's probably not going to be anything either, but maybe I can look into that one a little later.
I have
think there
returned.
was... Good. Just in time. I'm just checking on some the promotional packs for Digimon before we went into One Piece.
Okay.
I can stick these in there. We'll wait for that. Alright. So, let's see how One Piece works. If I can get this to display. I don't want to rip this. Come on. You. Come on. Yep, there you go. Yep. Uh-huh. There you go. Look at that. Look at how majestic that is.
Yeah, it always opens pretty well from my experience.
And then it gets cut off because my camera can't actually see it.
Unfortunate.
Alrighty. So 12 card booster packs. Okay. And it's 126 in this set. Alright.
Yeah.
We got 256 cards to go through. I have no clue how I'm going to stack these, so we'll figure that out as we go. I just realized it's a Bandai Namco card game, so the pack opener is at the top.
Yeah. And it'll be like a little split that'll be easily like pulled down.
Okay, now I know nothing about One Piece other than Luffy is Stringy Boy.
Which is why he brought me here.
Well, you wanted to be here. I just didn't say no. As a One Piece player, you're jealous.
I'm here held against my will.
Yeah, that's right. Say it loudly for the camera. Nah. Okay. So, as a little example teaser for what we can see here, and you'll have to let me know what's a good card, what's not. But so the top number on the top left is the cost, right?
That's cost.
It's the
top
dong.
left's cost. The top right is power.
Let's see. Will it focus? Will the camera focus? There it is. Sorry, it's just like it doesn't like to do that sometimes. You can continue.
I think I am a little behind. Like I think I'm a little.
Yeah,
behind
you're gonna be behind by like 3 to 5 seconds just because I don't have low latency mode on. I probably could turn it on for these type of streams, but I just don't usually mess with those settings because I forget to change them back. Um,
That's fine. Yeah. So there's also some more stuff to worry about, like counter power. You see a little blue square in the middle left?
yeah, the counter plus 1,000.
Yeah. So basically, in a battle, you can trash that card from your hand to save something, whether that be your leader, that be your characters, anything similar.
Oh, so when you trash it, you add the value that it has on the side there.
Yeah. So like for example, if you swung 5,000 into one of my 5,000 bodies, I could trash that card from my hand to make mine 6,000, meaning it would win.
Gotcha. Let's see here, and then I'm not gonna read the card effects because it's just that's what drags these all along for so long. It's one of the main reasons Pokemon
Yeah.
is the fastest one to open, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I mean,
If
unless
you
there's
like,
something that catches my eye.
yeah, I can let you know. Anything you want to ask?
For the most part, doesn't look like anything that really stands out. I'm just gonna call the character's name out, and then I don't know how I'm gonna differentiate this. I guess I'll just set it by color, and we'll see what happens there. Um, there are like event
That's not
cards,
bad.
right? Too.
Yeah, those would have a yellow border around them,
Okay,
and they won't have like power in the top right.
gotcha. Okay, so we've got Boa Marigold. Blue will set right there. Um, Capote, Capo, Cap. I yeah, these characters. I don't know One Piece, so like these characters are going to like. I'm going to struggle.
Be butchered. Their names will be butchered.
Yeah, I'm going to struggle. One Piece is one of those animes where it's like one day I might start it and then stop it and then start it again, but for today, no. And the longer I wait,
Yeah.
the harder it'll get.
Also,
Um,
I assume you have sleeves over there, or I will be mad at you.
well, if there's something good that deserves a sleeve, of course I have sleeves.
All right, just
Of
making sure you have
course.
sleeves available. Each box is guaranteed at least two hits. Some are three, depending on the set. I don't
Okay.
know which one's seven. I want to say it's a
Okay.
three hit set.
Okay. That's actually cool to know.
Also, well, I mean, if you pull a manga art, which is the rarest art in the game, all of them being like hundreds of dollars, I will hurt you.
I'll deserve it because I don't know what kind of luck I would have to get around to do that. Interesting. All right, so we have Fusa, and then I actually read the text on it because I'm quite curious. So it has Dawn times one, and when
Yeah,
attacking, if
that
you
means
have one or less, so you need to pay one for the ability to go off.
how it works is when it's Dawn times one, that means you have to have the Dawn attached to it. Meaning, like attached Dawn gives 1,000 power, so you'd have to
Oh,
attach one Dawn to it. If you'd have to rest it, then it'd be activate main a little circle one, meaning that meaning to use it, you have to rest the Dawn to do so.
interesting. Okay, and then it gets the KO a cost of three or less. That's interesting.
Isn't there another effect like Dawn times one if something?
It only has the one Dawn times one when attacking. If you have one or less life, KO up to
Oh,
one
okay.
of your opponent's characters with three or less.
Okay. It's not very great. Most of the time when you're looking for KO effects, you want five to four. Like five is like the really want. Four is like the minimum. Threes aren't very good.
Yeah, I would assume that I'm gonna pull a lot more four or five costs as like a median before I pull a lot more threes.
Well, I meant for KO effects. Like that effect isn't very good because it only KOs is three,
Mm-hmm.
and since it's yellow, it's not really minusing cost, which is black's gimmick.
Interesting. And that's what the different colors have different like gimmicks, which is, I mean, that's a card game for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Each color manipulates a different aspect of the game. Is the best way I can describe it.
Gotcha. I didn't realize. I didn't look at the back of the card. I actually like the back of the card. I like the compass.
Yeah, the back of the card is very, yeah, it's very pretty. It
Mhm.
is that most of the time I don't see it because I'm putting all my stuff in sleeves.
Well, that's fair. That happens unless they're clear sleeves. Scratch me the
Oh,
poop.
poo. I like, by the way, I like how when I look at the top left, I can just see like the cards in your hand.
Oh, I didn't really. Yeah, for I always think the black magic that is in video is gonna cut these out, but it doesn't, and I'm glad for that. I guess I could also do it by cost. I did Digimon by level, but then again, there's probably gonna be like a 8 or 9 cost in here. I don't feel like doing that. So
Yeah,
we
I
got
said, yeah, the
Morgans.
best you can do is just do it, Paul. Morgan?
Morgans. Yep.
Oh,
Your opponent
oh, that guy.
trashes
That
one
guy's funny.
card. Yeah.
He's not very good, but he's pretty funny.
All right. Next up is we have York. Oh, you could just add a card from your life to your hand and KO one of your opponent's characters with 2 or less. Hmm.
That's terrible, by the way.
I would that sounded terrible as I was reading it, but I don't know.
It's
Maybe it
the
works
main
out in
gimmick.
some.
The main reason they made it is the leader in this set has 2 life, and all his stuff requires you to be at low life.
But they didn't like the
So to
cost
get,
is kind of low. So like, is
yeah,
there
no,
is
that's
there
the
a way to
problem.
lower the cost on the field?
Yeah, there is, but not in his deck. His deck is pure yellow, which is only life. All costs minus is going to be in black. So if you were like playing a yellow black leader, it wouldn't be a terrible. It would be like some semi viable.
That's a little interesting. I see that black has a 2 cost. Is black known for being low cost by any chance?
No, that's just. I mean, that's just the one card. Like
Okay,
there's no color that is only low or high cost. They all have a mix. It's literally just what their abilities do that will make them different.
gotcha. Oh, you know what? Doing it by color actually makes sense because I see that there's different factions for everything.
Yeah,
So,
those are a whole different instance that don't come up as often.
okay. So we have Snake Dance as an event. I'll let
Ooh,
you.
wait, we got Snake Diesel? Oh, that's what this set. I figured that comes in this set.
Mhm.
Pretty good card in Nami, but besides that, not much.
Okay. I'm gonna just
All right,
say
I will.
it. It
You know
doesn't.
how a lot of.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
you
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. Because I'm gonna
God
just
damn
look
it.
something up.
You know how in a lot of card games decking out means you lose?
Yeah.
Uh, the leader Nami, its entire effect is that if you deck out, you win.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny. I won't lie. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, and it's actually a pretty good deck too, because it's
Oh
so
no.
different from every other deck that if you just don't get, if you're not ready for it, it can just catch you completely off guard.
Nice. Now I remember why I bought this set in particular. It had Ace in it. That was my chaser for this.
Ace?
Yeah, Ace. I wanted the Zoro set,
What
but
Ace?
you the secret rare Ace.
Oh, Secret Rare. Oh, I see.
I wanted that one
I said there is an Ace leader.
in this set.
No, it's in OP3, which I'm pretty sure is pretty expensive as well.
Yeah. Both of the ones that I looked at because I wanted either Zoro or Ace, they were like, that's too much right now. This was like it was cheap, well, cheap for card game terms, and it was fast to get here.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
we
no, that's
have
fair. Uh,
mhm.
it's weird even
We
though it's
have
one of the really
Salome.
good sets that's so cheap.
Yeah,
We have home.
Salome. Maybe I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
He possesses the world's most brilliant mind.
Ah, the searcher.
Look at the
Well, you
top
know, for
five
most of
cards.
these
Reveal
cards,
one.
I'm gonna be like, huh, oh, and then like, it's just a random card. It's like, oh yeah, that one.
Actually, one cost for a search. That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, that's really. Also, you see like the thing bottom of it say trigger.
Yeah, draw one card.
Basically, if
Is
you
that
were to
is that
take a
from
life,
life?
and that's the card in your life. Yeah, if it's from life, you can activate it. So
Okay,
like
yeah,
if
that's
you
like.
if you take a hit, you can just choose to use that effect, which is not very good because you want to search instead. But in certain times, it could help.
I mean, it's still draw power for losing a life. I mean, not the greatest of exchanges, but
It,
like it's there.
in this game, he said there is a lot of card draw.
Fair
Not
enough.
nearly as much as a One Piece. I mean, not nearly as much as Pokemon, but
Oh,
there is like
Pokemon can get
a
an
lot.
insane draw power. Are you telling me
No
there's
Pokemon.
more than you telling me there's more
No,
than
it's
like
not as.
7 to 8 in a.
It's not as much. I'm
Oh,
saying it's not as much as Pokemon.
oh, okay. But yeah, no, this game is starting to look eerily similar to Digimon, and it's like, yeah, I can understand it. They have a winning formula. Keep like, why not keep up with it? You know?
I guess you can think about it as like Digimon with like Commander esque stuff
Yeah,
with like the
essentially
leader.
that is kind of just how this is playing out. It is kind of like a Digimon with Commander aesthetic. Um,
I, I say it was going to take us 5 hours though for this because we're going to end up talking about every card.
or more, it's more just because I'm looking for something.
That's fair.
Because we have Jewelry Bonnie, the leader Jewelry Bonnie.
Oh, oh, you got the leader. Nice. I believe that's like the second best leader in the set. I believe. Also,
Interesting.
by the way, you are going to be guaranteed to get one of every leader in every box.
Okay, that's cool.
Just so you know, which
That's
is I
good.
think is a good thing.
Yeah, because
But
they that
if one
gives you
thing
the
I can
chance to actually play the game.
no, if there's one thing I can give One Piece for it is that leaders like base leaders are dirt cheap.
Okay.
Like that
You know what?
Bonnie,
I'm gonna set
was
the Bonnie over here.
that Bonnie is 12 cents, like market
Yeah,
price.
I just found it
And
soon as I was
then
like,
like leaders are always the easiest to get in the game, which I will always praise it for.
mm-hmm. Again, this like, oh, I can play the game. And then we have the Tempest Kick event.
Nice, that's a really good card.
Is it good card? Is in
Yeah,
value, or good card is it actually is good for the game?
good for good for the game. I don't know about value. I
You
think
have
he's a
10 more
little
cards in
expensive.
your trash. Give up one of your opponent's cards. Oh,
Yeah,
give up
that's a
to one of
dollar.
your.
That is a dollar.
Okay, good. Yep, that's asleep then. I'll set it to the side here once I'm done reading it. Oh, and it has a interesting trigger. Okay.
Basically, the point of it is it filters hand, like you draw a card, and
Mm-hmm.
also, let's say you have 9 cards in your trash, you can play this, and then you'll get to the 10 cards requirement.
That's. Oh yeah, you know what? That's true.
And also,
And
-3 is pretty good. Like
okay, so
we had a
there's the
card
minus
that
three
was a one
cost.
cost. ish.
Oh, okay. See, now it's starting to make sense
Yeah,
for
that's
black because I
black.
see that
So
this is a
you
black.
minus yeah, you minus their cost and then you KO via cost. Like a lot of the like a lot of the deck like a lot of cards will have KO a blank in every color, but
Mm-hmm.
black's whole gimmick revolves around it since they can
Got you.
lower it. Like
Got you.
for example, that yellow York card, you'd be stuck at two costs the entire time, so you don't have many options. Black, on the other hand, you can KO a five with that.
Basically, which is why it's like, is there like a yellow black leader?
There are yellow black leaders, but a lot of them are really weird.
Okay, because it's like if you
Like,
combine these two things of like killing at low cost with lowering cost, it would probably work really well.
well, yellow's gimmick is life. It's not cost removal.
Interesting.
Like every color has those like random cards that KO a two or KO a three.
That's interesting to have that. Then I guess for like early game, but even still, like that's a five cost. That's not very early, is it?
The only exception is Vegapunk because he can play out stuff for one cost because with his leader effect, like if you're you can play out like an egghead.
Gotcha. All right, and then we
Oh, then you got
have
Law.
Trafalgar. Yeah, we got Law.
Is that the last one in the pack?
Yeah, that was the last one in the pack. It's the foil.
Okay. There's one thing I always like about this game is like the only like it's the accessibility when it comes to like the cheat like the base stuff,
Mm-hmm.
except for in rare exceptions.
Yeah, for the most part, it actually is seeming like a pretty easy one to try and get into here.
The only
Oh.
problem is when you want to start trying to make like meta decks
Well, that's the problem with
because a
any
lot of
card
meta
game,
decks.
though.
Well, no, it's only a few because like one of a rogue deck, like a really good rogue deck, I
Mm-hmm.
could buy the entire deck for like $2. Well, not that's a bit of an exaggeration. It's more like $4.
Okay, that's
It's
actually
just
pretty good.
there's a is that because a lot of the like there's these main sets where they'll say OPO something like OPO 7, OPO 8, stuff like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's two anniversary sets that are special where they're only limited edition, they don't print as much, and they have a bunch of random cards for support. And there's one
Nice.
card from the first one called Bonclay, and that card is $45 base for one.
Make like I mean, it makes sense if it's like a very rare limited print set.
And it's also a really good card. And it's not even that rare. Like they print a decent amount of it. They don't print as much as a normal set.
Okay, so we've got a Stary. Uh, hmm.
I say, out of curiosity, why do you not like do the thing everyone else does, where you just like have the pack at the camera as you like peel each one off?
Oh, that's just because I like actually pulling them around slowly, and also I don't like holding my arms up like that.
That's fair.
I'm just lazy. That's kind of like the true answer is I'm just lazy. Gizmonda. It also helps me do rapid fire whenever we start getting duplicates. Buckin.
Oh,
Then smoke Ragey.
so
Yeah, you're gonna be behind for a bit.
they said Vince Smoke Ray. Oh, Rage you.
Rageu. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read that correctly.
You know the one cost here. They put some respect on Vince Smoke Rage. That's my main deck. Well,
Nice.
my second main deck nowadays.
What took over?
It's just it's from Yellow. It's the Yellow Leader from Useless Captain Kidd.
Okay.
His whole his whole thing revolves around making his cards a blocker, but then those cards have on KO effects. So, like for example, I make this guy a blocker, and if I kill it with a block, then you trash your life. There's no say in it.
Okay.
And it's
Basically,
not you take the life and add it in your hand. You put it in your trash, meaning you don't even get into the card.
so the good old fashioned haha neener neener.
Say haha near me.
Haha neener neener. You don't get the card.
I just call it the classic "fuck you."
That too. Slow beam
Oh, Noro
sword.
Noro Beam.
Yeah.
Is it not say Noro Noro in the English version?
No, it says slow. Is Nora just the
Okay.
Japanese?
Yeah. Well, in Japanese they have like it in Japanese, but whenever there's like translations, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
the cards are different. So for example, that'd be Noro Noro Beam Sword. I just gotten
Interesting.
used to saying that.
I mean, that's fair. I just realized the Buckin was zero power. I just saw that. I was like, huh?
And also zero counter power.
Oh yeah, zero counter power too. It has no counter. What does
It's
this
really
card do?
bad. I believe it
Play
plays out a Weevil, correct?
Yeah, plays one Weevil with a cost of 4 or less from your hand rested.
There are some good Weevils, but not for that.
I mean, like, is there a chain at least? Is there like a chain of Weevils to make
No,
that work?
Weevil doesn't play anything else out.
That's unfortunate, because here's
I mean,
Koala.
no one's gonna. No one plays Bunkin. They just play out Weevil without it.
I would assume so, because at least Koala over here it has some counter power.
Oh, koala. Oh, hey, that koala.
We've got dice, no effects.
Nice, no effects.
Yeah, dice. It doesn't have any effects except for the counter power.
Oh, it's a vanilla. Okay.
Oh, there was a Zoro in this deck. In this set.
There's a Zoro in a lot of sets.
I didn't expect there to be one. So he's an egghead Zoro. Okay.
Oh, that Zoro.
Okay.
Just let me know it's a rare occurrence when there's not just a random Zoro print.
Okay, interesting enough. There's not like a
I
rainbow
mean, he
deck,
is
is there?
no. The only rainbow leader is for events only.
Hmm. All right, Gloriosa.
Holy $80! Is Margo use money or something?
Hattori. Is that a pigeon?
All right, the searcher for yeah.
That's giving me '06 vibes.
Oh,
If
sorry.
you if you don't understand that, you will
Yeah,
when you're
for
older. We got Urog,
oh, also, I'm not.
Urouge.
I'm saying this not to like. It's like actually. I'm
No, no,
saying
no,
because
no, no,
I
no.
can like
If
remember
if
it.
I pronounce it wrong, I want to be told I pronounced it wrong. Like
I'm not gonna go.
that is
Actually,
entirely
an
fair.
orange.
Oh, Sanji. Wait, Sanji? I don't. Sanji? I'm out of the loop with One Piece, so like, very out of the
So,
loops.
so this. Oh, you have that. Wait. Oh, that card. That's a really good card. Sleeve that.
Okay, I'm out of the loop. Why is Sanji dressed like that?
It's backstory thing.
Okay,
It, basically, his family is a bunch of Power Rangers, and that's his Power Ranger suit.
he's the Black Ranger.
Basically, by the
Oh,
way, that
oh,
card is currently at 969.
nice, nice. I mean, okay, no, that Tempest Kick was a black, not a purple. All right, that sounds wrong out of context. Next card pack.
Yeah, trust me, it's really bad because like I just never liked the gimmick of black because it was literally just a clearing board, and I didn't like that. I found it boring.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't, and it's kind of hard for me to when I'm talking to other people about this. Like, I just don't like black because it sounds really bad.
You see, you know, that shares a lot of commonality with some other card games, though, because, like, you could easily say that about Digimon. It's like, I don't like playing against black. I don't like my Digimon being deleted all the damn time.
Yeah, no, it's really fucking annoying. It's annoying to
Jinbei?
play against. It's annoying to play as. Wait, Jinbei? Which
Jim.
Jinbei?
I think it's just a regular Jinbei.
Okay, just curious. Also,
The
there's a
only
real.
the only effect is a trigger.
Oh, that Jim. I forgot that Jinbei's existed. Yeah, a little quick thing for you in the future. You see, like,
Mm-hmm.
look at the bottom right of the card. You see, like, that little black square that says C, I believe, for that card?
Yeah.
That's rarity. There's common, uncommon, rare, which is similar to that Uruj, the one that's a little foily.
Yeah. And then there was SR for
There,
super rare, secret rare.
super rare, which is the one, which is the Sanji. It has, like, the silver outline. And then there
Yeah.
are secret rares, which is the gold outline.
Ah, so you know what? We're looking for a gold outline then. I got a Zoro. I
Gold
got
outlines, gold out. The gold outlines, like the ace you're chasing after, is a that is a that is a hit. So if you were to get it, it counts as one of your like few hits.
okay. Does the Sanji not count?
No, Sanji's not a hit. Hits all darts
Interesting.
is secret rare, and
Okay.
there's also SPs, which are the really good cards. There's also mangas that also counts. And once again, if
Right.
you pull a manga, I swear to God,
Okay, come on now. We're not gonna end up pulling a manga on the first box. It don't work like that. It don't work like when I open
that's what
Digimon
they
for like.
all say. And guess what happened? No, I went to a release event for a set, and someone's girlfriend, who they just randomly brought, pulled a manga. I'm not kidding. It
Listen,
was
listen.
really
It's
fun.
not gonna be
What was
like
he?
Digimon when I opened the Infernal Ascension and I pulled that Ragnar Lordmon. It was a alt texture that was $100.
Oh my god!
By the way, here's Weevil.
That's what. Hey, we will.
There's Weevil.
Which Weevil is? Oh, I'm just gonna wait for you to hold it up to the camera in the delayedness so I can see which Weevil it is.
It was the
Oh, the bad one. Got it.
oh, the bad one. Okay. It's followed by Blue Jam.
Blue Jam.
KO your opponent with 2k power or less. Interesting.
It's basically just equate power to a cost when it comes to how good the card is. Except for cost is a lot, not cost. Power is a lot easier to remove.
Fair enough. It's kind of the same thing as the power and levels in Digimon. Oh, speaking of which, if you can reduce something's power to zero, does it just leave the field, or do you still have to hit it?
You still have to hit it
Okay.
because there's zero power cards, like you saw with the
Well, with the Hattori
Beetle's
and
mom.
the yeah. Okay, just making sure. Chopper.
Oh,
Good old
Gremlin's still
Chopper.
here. He's gonna be really excited about that.
I don't see him, but who knows? Maybe he's still there.
Yeah, he'll be
Mihawk. Just a random draw. Wait, I'm sorry. 8 cost 10,000 on play. Draw a card.
It's not very good.
That's what I'm getting at. That doesn't sound good.
That you see is whenever it comes to these sets, there's always gonna be their stinkers.
Oh, of course, but like, really, dog? We're 8 cost. We're 10 grand, and all the things we do is just draw a card. That's it. That's all we get to do is draw a card. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Island of
hey, in
Women
some card
stage.
games that's really busted.
Whoa, drawing more than one card or repeatedly drawing a card is busted. That's an 8 cost, and
I
you get
mean,
a max of 10 Dawn, right?
yeah.
Can you get Dawn back?
I if you're green,
So green is the elite,
green
the
is
rich.
basically you get to green gets to unrest and rest a bunch of stuff. Like they can unrest characters, they can rest your Dawn, they can rest their Dawn for big effects, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Ooh, sorry, you have to bear with me. I've
Also,
been
I'm
up
surprised they
for.
didn't just mention. I'm surprised they didn't just mention the Island of Women.
I said it, but like,
Mm.
if your leader has Kuja pirates,
Here.
return one of your Amazon Lily or Kuja pirates to your hand. Oh, you may trash a card from your hand and rest the stage. Okay,
It's not,
from
it's
the
not the
Amazon
worst because
Lilies.
it's not the worst,
Mm-hmm.
but the leader that would run it doesn't even run that engine anymore.
Damn.
Well, I say anymore, but it never happened.
The Megaton Ninetales Rush.
That sounds very familiar, but I can't really figure out what that does.
If the number of Dawn cards on your field is equal to or less than the number of your opponents, set up to one of your Foxy cards is
Oh, that
active.
one, right? I forget that card exists.
I forget that card exists. Okay. Moda.
I forget a lot of cards exist. Right, Moto. I love and hate them. Yeah. Hate because I had to get a 3-second nerf. Oh, what? It's fair leap.
What? What?
That's his team up. He changes for leap. I mean, Mark's talking about Marvel. As a
Of
whole,
course, of course, of
like
course he
that's
is.
360 for me now. Yeah. But if I have Phoenix on the team, I get lifesteal and it burns everyone around me. Yes.
Okay, there's something that actually works with the leader in a nice way. So we've got Atlas,
Oh.
and with
Oh.
Atlas, if you have less life cards than your opponent, this one can't be
Yeah.
KO'd in battle, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's mainly used in a deck that starts with 2 life, so you'll almost always be at less life.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, I can see that. Ooh, excuse me. I can see how that works out. And then we have Gina of the Foxy Pirates.
Yeah, that card.
All right.
I say that card because I did want it at one point, but now I don't because I found something better than this.
Fair enough, I guess. We're going to claim the One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Wait, is that the one cost purple searcher event?
Yep.
I forget that's in this set. Oh, I keep thinking this in OH.
Animal Kingdom Pirates. Or Big Mom Pirates. Ah, another searcher. Actually,
It's
it's got like a.
it's it's a really good searcher for the cards that is a search like for the decks that's for.
Which is fair. Anything that's like, okay, let's just draw the top five and then I grab it is like, yeah, no, that's a great search.
But also,
And,
its trigger means you can activate it. So if you get hit in a single life, you can just use it anyway.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's
By the
50
way,
cents right now.
yeah, it's only 50 cents. But I've got something that's better. So we have the
What
alt art jewelry body.
leader?
Yeah.
Oh, you!
It's not the parallel, at least, but like.
That ain't a parallel. Like, dude. Okay then. I just checked. It's all like 55, I think.
It's not the. It's not the. Actually, it has an L with a star on it.
That the star means is the alt art.
Okay. Making sure.
Yeah, it's 50. Yeah, it's 55 right now.
Is this actually the. Wait, no, this is the parallel. Oh, this is the parallel.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
parallel are alt arts. That's the easy parallel equals alt arts.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. There's the first one.
Wow, that is one of your hits. Pretty damn
that,
good hit, if I do say so myself.
there's the first one. I think that is just God telling me that when I'm done opening these, I'm making the jewelry Bonnie deck if I can with these. Although I have not gotten that many green, so I'm not sure.
Actually, I have some good news and I have some bad news for you. Actually,
What is the bad news first? That was pretty
uh,
early too.
Bonnie really wants to run a specific card that is one of those cards in a special set that is currently $40 a pop right now.
Interesting. Is there a substitute that is better on the bank account?
No,
Okay.
because the because basically this card on play when attacking you can unrest 2 Dawn if your leader is Supernova. It's
Oh,
really
okay.
really
That is really good, actually.
and you see why it's that expensive because Bonnie's a meta leader.
Yeah, I
But
will.
in good news though,
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie's leader effect does not need it, and also a Bonnie starter deck just got out.
Did it come with that card?
No, God, I wish.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Also, once again, this is coming from a former Bonnie player. I stopped playing it because all my friends hated fighting it. Oh, what is Kid at right now?
Let's see here. Vega Force 1.
That I remember that steaming pile of mid.
Steaming
Ooh,
pile of mid. Another Boa.
that's like
Or
another
Marigold
bow
Boa.
leader.
Huh?
Oh,
No, it was just a regular Marigold. Another
I
regular
said
Blue Jam.
I said another boa. I said another boa leader as if it's not as if you didn't pull one already.
I mean, there is
I mean, you
Hancock
didn't
in
even
here.
pull that leader yet.
Yeah. Okay, all right. You're gonna laugh at me. Korobu? Hut hut hut. Yeah, hut hut hut. Yeah. Ooh, Korobu. Another island of women.
I think you should. I think they're calling to you, Asa.
Ah, you know the ladies love a pirate. No, I'm joking. Another Megaton Ninetales.
Yeah, here's the repeats coming in, which is weird because we haven't gotten that big of a variety of cards.
I know, right? At least we have a new stage, the Egghead stage.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay, now this is not that bad. 3 or less life set up to one Egghead with a cost of 5 or less. That's not terrible,
No, it's really good actually.
especially for
Because
you
once
start
again,
off with like 2 life.
the leader it's meant for is going to almost always be at 3 or less life.
Pretty good. And then the trigger is play the card.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Okay, this is. I don't know this character. I've never heard of this character before, but this is a name. This is a name, the name of all time. Don Quixote Don Flamingo.
Oh, hey, Delphi. Wait, which Delphi? Is it the 3 cost blue one?
It's a 3 cost blue one.
That's pretty good. It's not. It's definitely not expensive. This. Oh, never mind. Not the one I was thinking of.
Not the one you were thinking. Okay, good,
There,
cool
there's
name.
literally a there's literally a 3 cost 4,000 power blue Doflamingo that is just better than that one. There's
Of
another one
course,
that already exists.
of course it does. Another Gina.
Mm. Yeah, why is that the Bonnie Star again? I'm curious.
Let's see here.
It's not. It's not.
Bartol
It's not one of the good ones.
Bartolomeo. Is it Bartolomeo? I think a green 3.
Bartolomeo.
Bartolomeo. Okay. I was thinking Romeo, but like, eh.
Where I can't find the list for some.
I'm just gonna look something up. Don't mind me. Just looking it up. Just looking it up right quick. It's just, I'm looking
What are
things
you
up.
looking up?
I'm just looking things up.
I don't
I,
believe
I
you.
I am I am about to be very sad actually. Okay, I'm just really sad. I'm just really sad about one of
What?
the 2 cards in my hand because that this is such a cool looking card, but it's not.
Did you pull another alt art?
No, no, not yet. Not yet, obviously.
Well, yeah, you say obviously, but you were very nonchalant about the Pawnee leader.
All right, so we've got Monkey D. Luffy. Not at all. That's why I was like very upset because this looks really cool.
Is it the yellow 5 cost one?
No, it's the purple 6 cost one.
Oh, that one. Yeah, no, that one's neat. I always like it. I always liked it. It was not great, but I always liked it.
Mm-hmm. Cool looking card. And then we have the Boa Hancock as a character.
Oh, the 6 cost one. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Up to one of your
That's
opponent's characters other than Monkey D. Luffy cannot attack until the end of your opponent's next turn.
the bottom one, which happens more often than you think.
Cool looking cards though. I like the look of them.
Yeah, the bow is pretty good in a few decks.
Okay.
Let me just see how much the base art is. curious.
Mm-hmm.
That one only 60 cents. 66 cents.
All right, we got Manda,
Also, I was gonna say
Baskerville.
you should probably if you wanted to, you could sleeve the boa like the Sanji. That is a super rare. If you
Yeah,
didn't want to, since it's a few cents,
it's
that's
only
fine.
66 cents.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's only
The way
66 cents.
whenever I get cards for this, if it's like a super rare or higher, I always like sleeve it just in case in the future.
Yeah, that's fair. So, like, just in case it has a glow up or something.
Yeah. What your key cards have?
That's true. Where was I? Baskerville. Yeah, Baskerville.
Baskerville.
Another Vega Force one. Okay, so we have Green Jinbei.
Green? Oh, the vanilla forecast.
Mm-hmm. Pickles. It's just a dude named Pickles.
Yeah, pickles.
He looks like he belongs in this weird like game I
In
constantly
jail.
see at Walmart for like $10, but I can never remember the actual name of it. It had XXL in the title, and I'm like, what kind of game is this?
Hmm.
Iron Body, Vinsmoke Sanji. Ah, poor kid's got a big old bump on his head.
Oh, that's Sanji. Okay.
Masked Deuce.
Asks Deuce was in this set?
Apparently, if your leader is Ace, look at the top five. Oh, so a good search for him. All right.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different card named Max Deuce.
Gecko Moria.
Brother,
Yeah,
let me feel more. Yeah.
you were saying. Oh, we got hits. We got something. Here, I can show you
Oh,
this.
what'd you get? Oh,
No. I'm just Gremlin was in the chat. So we've got from least to best here. We got the Tempest Kick. We got the Sanji Rare, Secret Rare, Super Rare, one of the two,
super
Super Rare,
rare.
and then we got the Parallel Body. So we gotten some things so far. Just one of them's a big thing already.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds so wrong the way
You see,
I'm not.
you see, Asa is in the mind of blowing his load early.
Speaking of which, we have Monkey D. Dragon, leader.
Oh, leader. Okay.
Is this like
It's my personal favorite leader of the set, but it's the worst one.
is it the worst one?
Yeah. His effect's not bad. It's pretty good.
Give it the two of your total characters. Oh, give it the two of your Dawn to one of your characters. Okay. We'll set them
So
over
basically,
there.
you can
That's the
attach
second
two
leader.
Dawn to the leader, swing seven, and then you can attach that same Dawn to something else. It's pretty cool, and it
Interesting.
works
Okay.
really well with the engine that's made with. It's just that a leader uses that same engine 10 times better.
Interesting. Okay. We got Frankie. Foil Frankie.
Oh, the four cost yellow one.
Yep.
That one might be sweet. Let me check and see this. Let me check and see the price on that one. Nah, it went down.
64-ish
Never mind.
cents, yeah.
It's pretty good card.
And then we have Ein. Would it be Ein? A-I-N?
Oh, I.
Usually,
Yeah, man, that's fine.
okay. Usually I would assume that's Ein. Okay.
That's a funny card.
A funny card, you say. Set the power of up to one of your opponent's characters to 0 during this turn. Alright,
You
that's
see
kind
what
of
I mean?
funny.
That's a funny card.
Yeah, that's a pretty funny card, actually. Alright. Go to the next pack. And we're already starting with repeats.
Makes sense. We're getting around to that time.
Gizmonda. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that was just the only repeat. Dogura and Magura.
Huh?
Who? Huh? They give double attack when they come out.
Never heard of them.
They're mountain bandits.
They're bad. That's what they are.
Damn. Maha.
Just Maha.
All right, here we go. Fuza. Chopper. Morgans. Where's JP? Karmic Punishment. One of your leaders.
That one rings a bell.
One of your leader characters gains 2,000 power. You have 3 or more characters. That card
event?
gains. Yeah, it's a counter event. Is this just you can only play it? You can only play it like as a during battle.
Yeah, when your opponent attacks you.
Gotcha.
I
request our help.
Yeah.
I request our help.
Play Vegapunk, the leader that has 2 or less life, that is required in it.
Basically, yeah.
Mainly for the trigger, not the counters, just the trigger.
Right. Shaka. Shaka Flocka.
Also vital for Vegapunk.
The yellows are trying to take over. Oh, it has blocker. Interesting.
Yeah.
Slave Arrow. It's a neat trigger. And it's a counter for $4,000. Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of those like that.
We have Kaku. All according to Keikaku.
Huh? Is that the...
It's black.
Yeah, I know it's black. I'm trying to think of... Is it the 5-cost one?
4
Oh,
costs.
it's the bad one. Okay, never mind.
And Sengoku. Sengoku.
Oh, is that the Warlord Searcher?
Yep, it's the Navy.
Warlords.
Yeah, 7 Warlords of the Sea. Look at the top 5 searcher.
Yeah, okay.
I'm seeing a pattern. Seeing a nice pattern.
I'm mixing up a lot of the cards in this because the leader in this set is like for black is Rob Lucci, but there's also a mono black Rob Lucci in OPO 3. So there's literally 2 of the same leader that have different effects for the same characters, and so I'm just like, is it this one? No, dang it.
Okay. Okay, so we got a blue Gecko Moria. That's new. It was black before with seven
Is this
warlords.
one that plays something out from trash? Like a seven warlords from trash? Or am I thinking of a
If
different
your leader has the seven warlords type and this character would be removed from the
one? Oh, that
field,
one.
you may place one of your characters other than Gecko Moria at the bottom of the owner's deck instead.
Not great, especially for a counterless card.
Yeah. Scratchman the Pooh. Buckin. Edison is new.
Edison.
Draw two and trash
Oh,
two.
shit.
Okay. Another Iron Body. Another Snake Dance. Koala. Gloriosa. Okay. Big Bun for the Foxy Pirates. Dragon Breath. Oh, just KO one of your opponent's characters with 3,000 power or less, and up to one of your opponent's stages with cost of one or less. Hmm. Is that
Huh,
useful?
I forgot about that card.
Were the stages one or the
Nowadays,
stages two?
maybe?
I thought I pulled a lot of two stages out of this set, so I don't know.
No, most stages are one. There's a few
Okay.
stages that, like, stages can be, like, the highest stage that we have is a 5 cost stage, but a lot of the main ones that people see are 1 cost.
Okay. And then we have Marguerite, with blocker and draw one on play. Oh, well, if I could type. If I could
Oh, that's
type.
pretty good card. I doubt it's expensive, but it's not a bad card.
Might work well with the Island of Women actually.
Definitely so.
And then another Tempest kick. Man, two
It
Tempest
might work well
kicks.
for the women.
The
That's
women may
pretty
work
damn
well
good.
with the women.
That's why it's an island of women. It's the best way to report me.
Exactly. Alright. Let's see how much faster we can get here, unless we keep getting new ones that keep catching my eye. Oh, hey, speaking of new ones that keep catching my eye. So we have
Great
Usopp.
time.
Like, perfect timing, actually, to drag out the stream. We have Usopp.
We're only at an hour and 14 minutes. We got a quota to fill.
Exactly. Tonjit.
Yeah, it's like those YouTube videos. It's like, make sure to watch to the end, and they like try to
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
tell a story for like 20 hours.
Listen. They have to make 8 minutes so they can get paid, alright? Dog and
Mindset,
Mag.
grindset.
Blue Moria. Keep out. If you're part of the
Oh yeah, that
Revolutionary
card.
Army. Oh, and it's. So if it's a trigger and it activates. Oh, the trigger just activates the counter effect. It was a counter effect. I thought it wasn't a counter effect, and then the trigger added counter effect for a second. I didn't read it all the way. I was about to ask if it trigger as a counter effect, how would that work?
It wouldn't. It's like,
Spandin, G
what's the
Spandin.
counter again? It's like gives because the counter gives like 2,000 power and something, right?
Yeah, up to one of your Revolutionary Army gets 2,000 power till the end of your next turn. So it's a one cost for
Never
a
mind.
slight boost.
Hold on, to the end of your next turn or the end of your opponent's next turn?
End of your next turn as a counter effect.
Oh, that's pretty neat because most counter events that, like most events that give plus 2k on counter, are only until the end of your opponent's next turn or start of your next turn. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, hey, that's actually a pretty nice one. Another Vince Mote Sanji. Oh, hey, a green Zoro. There were two Zoros in here?
Oh, there was a green Zoro. Do you know how important Zoro is to the story?
Yes, I understand that. It was just kind of like off the beaten path. When attacking,
No,
if you have
no, I
three
was
or more
just curious if you
characters,
actually did
he
know.
gains 2 Grin. Okay. I know his story
Because
still
you
is
say you're
nowhere
very out
near
of the loop.
completion. Oh no, I'm completely out of the loop with One Piece. Like I know nothing.
You
I
say you're
know
out of the loop. So I
absolutely
didn't
nothing.
know how much you knew, since he is like literally the right hand man of the main character.
I mean, yeah, I'll never forget the four kids dub meme that happened. Was hey Luffy, buddy, it's been a
The four kids was
while.
like,
Save it,
hey, Luffy, how's it going? Shut up, Luffy.
Luffy.
It was so perfect.
That's the greatest face. Uh,
Luffy.
Captain John. Is he undead? That's metal.
Huh? Oh, Captain John. Yeah. His whole thing is that he's a zombie risen by Moria, and Moria's whole gimmick is making zombies.
I see. I see. Okay. And then we have another Moda. Moda operandi. We have a Rob Lucci.
5 cost one.
Yep, the 5 cost one.
All right. I was thinking in my head if it was the 5 cost one or the leader.
I remember somebody showed me something about him a long time ago, back in high school. God, I just realized that high school was like the last time I saw anything of One Piece really aside from memes.
You haven't been dragged in yet. Say it that way.
Stay that way. Save yourself. Keep out. We got Basil Hawkins.
Oh, 6 cost blocker. Nice.
Mm-hmm. It's foil. Just checking it. Now I'm sad. I shouldn't have checked it. I should have just trusted. I should have just trusted. I should have just let it go.
It's
I haven't been counting, so I have no clue what
not a
pack we're
bad
on
card.
now.
It's not a bad card for Bonnie.
No, not at all. I was reading it. It said supernova, so I'm like, yeah, this is gonna work with that.
It's mainly in the deck when it's more removal based metas.
Mm-hmm. Because you can
Which are
rest
not
one of your
removal
opponent's
in the
characters instead to stop it from being removed. Got it.
yeah.
All right, another Baskerville.
And also it's a 7,000 power blocker.
Yeah, it is a 7,000 power. You're right. Maha Usopp. Oh, that's funny. the last yellow card was also Usopp. Keep Out, Iron Body. We get a lot of those. Pickles,
Pickle.
Egghead, Slow Beam. So we have the beam sword and we have the beam. Interesting.
So beam. Beam Sword's pretty good.
Okay.
Not using a lot of decks. Like so beam. Wait.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Okay.
So when you go on TCG Player and you look up like slow, it shows the beams. It shows two different beam swords. One being 11 cents. One being $3. But the
Mm-hmm.
$3 ones is a pre-release card. So I had to keep like look very minutely to see if it was the right
Yeah,
one.
to make sure you're not just like looking at the wrong card.
Yeah.
Another Shalom. Shalom. Ito Mimizu. Okay. Interesting character. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. This is just gonna be a funny name after this. Like, okay. We have Lucy. Oh, part of the Revolutionary Army, actually. Interesting. Looks like a cool character, actually.
Oh, Lucy. He's pretty chill.
Um,
Not very
I,
good,
I don't,
unfortunately.
I don't know if I should try to pronounce this character's name. I
Okay,
don't
let's
know
hear.
if I should try to pronounce this character's name. Because if I say it wrong, I'll never unhear it in my mind ever again. You also see what the problem
Well,
is, right?
you want to try to pronounce it?
um, um. So her name is Stussy, right?
Sussy.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Sussy. Why you
Of
say it
course,
like you're like the
of
way you
course,
said
it's
it? You sound like
Stussy.
you're Doofenshmirtz.
Ah, of course, it's Stuffy.
What's Sussy?
You don't understand why I was like very hesitant to pronounce
I
that
get it.
name.
I get it.
Alrighty, I was actually really going to say Peppa Pig. I'm not gonna lie, I was just gonna say Peppa Pig. Like it's Pepag, but like I was just gonna say Peppa Pig. I was just gonna say why Peppa Pig Jamaican, like legitimately.
Oh my god, Sussy Peppa Pig. Oh, Papagaya. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna be real. I just call it Papagaya.
Okay, alrighty then. Maha again. That's like the third one. Gizmonda, Edison, Mihawk. Remind me, does Mihawk show back up? Like Mihawk's part of Zoro's thing, right?
Yeah,
Like, isn't that supposed to be an ongoing thing, or did that resolve?
it's not resolved yet.
Okay, little confused on it. Pickles.
Okay, think of Mihawk as Zoro's ultimate goal. Like his goal is to beat him.
Fair enough. Aladdin? Merfolk Sun Pirates. Interesting.
Oh, Aladdin. Okay.
Aladdin. Okay. Pythagoras.
Prince Ali.
Another Vegapunk card. Interesting enough. Shave. Just gonna tell you to shave, huh?
Yeah. I mean, look at that head.
Listen, my Halo 3 Recon uh, lumps don't need to be showing up anytime soon. Uh, Now this is interesting. Rob Lucci, but it's like borderless, kinda. It's got like a, I think it's got like the outline of a black
Leader?
border, but like leader.
Yeah, leader.
Interesting looking.
Best leader in the set.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. -1 cost during this turn. One of your opponent's characters -1 cost. Oh, I see. You deny their weapon their
You, you know,
purpose.
-1 doesn't sound that much. It's just constant. It's just constant reduction, and also his deck revolves around having cards in trash.
Yeah. As I'm kind of reading with like shave and stuff like that. Outlook the Third. If I squint my eyes, he looks like Dudley from Street Fighter 3. I don't know how much I like that. I don't know if I like that like at all, actually. Perfume Femur. Femur? Femur. Femur.
Perfume femur.
Bordering ha. Okay, interesting. Gold border 2. Never mind, not interesting enough for my eyes. Alright. I don't think. I'm not sure if we're halfway yet.
I don't think so. There's 24 packs.
Yeah, there's 24. I wasn't counting. So we could be halfway. That's all I'm saying is we're not going to see the manga today. But I'm hoping we're going to get
Don't
something
say,
else.
don't say that. I swear.
We're not going to see it today. Manda, as we rapid fire through our ones we've seen.
Repeat.
Jinbei. Peppa Pig. York. Here's one new. Boa Sandersonia. Did I pronounce it right?
I don't know, man. I don't know that card.
that card's dead to me. I don't know a damn thing.
I know nothing about Cujo pirate cards.
Fair enough. Khalifa.
Hold on. Once I see the card on the screen, I will be able to. Yep, I don't know shit. I don't know what the hell that is.
Wait a minute, that's not a Dragon Ball Z character. Or a Dragon Ball Super character, I mean. Slow beam sword.
You have three of those.
Mr.
Damn.
Tanaka. Huh?
You have three of those. Damn.
Yeah, slow beam swords. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how many of those I was getting. Yellow Zoro. That's the second one, I believe. Joseph. Just Joseph. Joseph. Alrighty. Karina. 0 power 3 cost is interesting. Very, very interesting to me. Seems like something else is going on there. I'll show him whenever he gets back that we got Porsche.
Oh, you got Porsche. Nice.
Porsche.
Pretty good.
Wait, wasn't it supposed to be pronounced Porsche? Like the car?
No, no, it's Porsche.
Is it? Because I feel like I swear there's
I
like
know it's
rich
Porsche.
people that will swear up and down that it's supposed to be Porsche.
Well, it is $1.50, so
All right, that's back. We might be at a halfway point.
maybe. Who knows?
Gonna get a little bit more rapid fire here.
But we gotta make it to 2 hours, so you gotta drag on a little bit.
Well, man, I got another box to open, so like, Weevil, Reiju. Do we get any of the other Vince family in here, or
No, just those two.
Edison?
The rest of the Venspunk family was last edition.
Really? Okay. Marigold,
And how One Piece does stuff a
Khalifa.
lot is they'll introduce a new archetype in one set, and then the
Mm-hmm.
next set they'll just give them a bunch of random support cards.
Interesting, I guess. More women.
They don't do it all the time. But
I
more,
can't go
we
there.
got more women, yeah.
There's too many women. I can't go there.
I died.
Exactly. Dice. More pizza I can get behind. I'm always game for more pizza.
Hey,
Oh, that's the search card. Okay, good. Deuce. All right, Nico Robin. Rouge. And then Blue Jinbei, but I think that's a super rare.
yeah, that's a super rare. I'm gonna wait for it to appear on the screen so I can confirm.
Oh, well. Cool, super rare. Yeah, cool looking super rare at least.
Let me see. Yeah, that's the card. So, we're going. Judge, he has a banned card. That card's banned.
This is the banned one?
Yes.
Play 7 warlords with a cost of 4 or less other than Jinbei from your hand. Okay. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out.
Banned?
Yes, actually.
There's a specific reason beside it. So the leader that it was banned because of is Blue Doflamingo. He's a 5 life pure blue leader with Dawn ×2, rest 1 when attacking. You can look top card from your deck, and if it's a 7 warlord with cost of 4 or less, play it rested. And so
Oh,
what you could do, you could swing 7,000, play that, and then play something else.
I see.
Something like some good targets. There's a Weevil that's 4 cost 6,000, draw a card. There's there's a boa that let that is a 6,000 power blocker that gives you a Rest of Dawn. Now it wouldn't be so bad, but Dofi also had a card where it was a 2 cost blue character, and as long as you put a card in your hand from the top to the top of your deck, you can give 2 Rested Dawn to your leader. So what you could
Interesting.
do is, all right, I use 2 Dawn to play Teach. I then use Teach effect. I put my Jinbei top of deck, give my leader 2 Dawn, swing with it, play Jinbei, play Weevil, draw a card. All, and it's very, very strong.
I believe it.
And
I
as a
believe it.
blue, and as a blue deck, you can like look for your deck and all that. So there's a lot of consistency. That's probably the best way I could just describe it. A very consistent deck.
Well, consistency is key in these type of games. Reducing the luck factor is, well, that's how you win. Tanjit.
Yeah. Well, Grant, and then
Jinbei.
there's a leader that they made recently that is just bullshit, and I wish they didn't make.
The story of a tricking card game player and a Pokemon player, but like, let's
Okay,
not get into that.
so I can let you. If you don't want me to go on a whole tangent, I don't have to. I can
It's
save it
up
for
to you.
another time.
It's up to you.
Hmm. Oh, we got like another hour of opening. Is it?
I got all night.
So the most recent set printed a leader that's blue purple Luffy. And it has 6,000 power, but only 3 life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be like harder to hit, but when you do get a hit off, it's less hits required. And it's fine until you add its leader effect. When you're at 8 Dawn, before you draw a card and before you draw Dawn, you can look top 5 and you can grab a Straw Hat type and then put the rest bottom or top of your deck. Few things to think about. One, you draw 2 cards every turn, basically, because you draw the card you pick and then you draw the card during your draw phase.
Right.
Next, next, you can only take Straw Hat, but if you want something non-Straw Hat, you can just put it top of deck to grab it anyway. And then they have a physical card from OP6 called Sanji. 9 cost 9,000 power, and on play a 9 cost from the top of your deck. Which has always been a cool card, but it's never seen too much play because it's hard to set it up until this year. Because you can search the 5, grab a Sanji, and then you can play out whatever you choose from that stack. Some cards including 9 cost Big Mom that lets you heal, 8 cost Kata, which is an 8,000 blocker. All of
Right.
this just because, and in case it wasn't bad enough, there's an event in the game that everyone wishes was banned. It's called Gum Gum Giant. 1 Dawn, Dawn -2, trash a card to gain 4,000 power, but you also draw 2 cards. So you play it, ditch a card with no counter power, and then draw 2 cards. If you're playing Blue Purple Luffy, you can choose what 2 cards those are.
And always set it up to be like a card
Yes.
you actually don't
And
want.
then you can set up to be cards you want. They can be 2Ks. And then after all of that, next stack is 5 brand new cards because there's the one you drew, the one you draw phase, the one you played out, and then the 2 you drew off Giant. It's
I
just a
I see.
monster to beat. Because if it wasn't hard enough, the fact that it was 6K power means it's hard to swing into because a lot of leaders are 5K base.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
And so you have a deck that's really consistent, really tall, and this is right after a list of bans came out that nuked black into the ground because they got rid of an event that's a 1 cost event that minuses something by 5, which is
Oh,
really good, and I'm glad they banned
yeah.
it. It could not have been at a worse time. Because then,
Nuked it by
like,
5. Damn.
there's like Black Rum Luffy is so tall now, like the cards are so tall that black can't remove them easily.
Oh.
Like like the best like the best way you can do so is by playing Lucci and by playing a card that passively removes that 10 cost Kuzan. Its passive just makes everything -5 cost. That's like the only way people are like being able to beat
Sounds like there's some
it.
power imbalancing.
Yeah. What a lot of people believe is gonna get like rather the leader or Gum Gum Giant gets banned next set, like next ban list, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
And once they do, the power should be a lot more linear instead of just that.
Okay.
The reason I joke a lot to people who get into the card game recently, and it's really just like, well, welcome, you joined at a bad time. Like,
Reminds
just a
me when I
total
was
like, well, welcome, welcome, you joined us at a low point in the franchise.
reminds me when I was opening Prismatic at the beginning of the year, and I heard about the Badoo. And I was just sitting here like, this little shit is causing this much problems.
Oh yeah, the Badoo that fucking just
It just locks
was
your
that like
items.
colorless energy stop your items? Just like that was so like bro.
Oh, it was
Also,
no
there's like
energy
so you
requirement to
don't need
stop your items.
yeah you don't need an energy is the worst part.
Like it was just no energy, and you stop items.
You mean this little shit can log my items for no cause? What the fuck?
It's still funny to me because like they made the Tyranitar in one of the more recent sets that is just the Badoo, but it's an ability instead of an attack.
Oh, you know. Please tell me it's only when you're in the active.
It's only when you're inactive, yeah. Do you
Okay,
understand
thank
how
God.
much people would have rioted if they had put that as anywhere on the field? You know, bench, active, graveyard, discard.
No, no, I would have rioted for them, and I don't even play Pokemon.
Anyway, Porchemi.
Anyway, back to open. Oh. I just
Porchemi.
imagine like the pack you're just holding in your hand.
I'm just opening it, struggling to open it, failing to open it while you were going on, and I'm still listening, and I'm like, well, that actually sounds kind of dumb. Also, what's dumb is I can't get the pack open. Aladine, Chopper again,
Deja
Sonya,
vu. It's like I've been in this place
this place
before.
before Caribou Street. Okay, a green Monkey D. Luffy.
The fuck? Luffy was in this? What dumbass Luffy was in this? What the hell?
If you have 3 or more characters, your characters with a cost of 3 or less, other than Luffy, cannot be KO'd.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one. That one's so bad.
Bad. Okay. Another Hattori. Yeah, Chopper!
Wait, you got two chop.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
wait, the
like the
purple.
third Chopper. I'm pretty sure this is like the third Chopper.
The purple chopper, am I correct?
No, no, they've all been yellow Choppers.
Oh, you got another. You got two yellow ones in the same pack?
Yeah.
Uh,
Not in the same
no,
pack, but in the
there's a,
same set. Another
yeah, I thought
Atlas.
you pulled a yellow.
I don't
I thought
remember
you pulled a
pulling
yellow
a
chopper earlier in
yellow.
that pack.
I don't remember pulling a purple Chopper. I pulled like 2 or 3 Choppers that are yellow.
Yeah, I know that.
Here's the other Luffy. The purple Luffy. And then we have the
Oh,
regular
hey, the full.
character, Monkey D. Dragon.
Oh, hey, that's a really good card. Where's that at?
Really good.
You know, like read it real quick.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, alright. Oh, Rush. Okay, and then give up to 2 rested Dawn cards to your leader or one of your characters. Oh, you can just pass that like hot potato.
That's $6.50. That's $6.50 right now. Like that is like arguably the best card to come out of this entire set.
Really? That's kind of weird to think about. There's character Monkey D. Dragon and leader Monkey D. Dragon. My only question is, where's Ace? I came here for Ace. I came here for Ace, and I'm not leaving without the Ace. Tangent, Vega Force, Peppa Pig, Basket Case, York, Ninetales, Egghead. All right, here's something new: Crocodile. Return up to one character with a cost of 2 or less to the owner's hand.
Sorry, I'm back. I grabbed my dinner. What's popping?
Oh, you're good. You're good. Hamburg.
Did you get anything
Oh,
good yet?
the leader Vegapunk. Finally, took a while.
Hey.
Uh, Black Monkey D. Luffy.
Wait, there's a black Luffy in this too?
There's a
Alright,
black
good.
Luffy. Luffy's got some melanin.
No, trust. No, let me know there are two different mono black Luffy leaders,
Why?
and both of them came from starter decks.
Why?
I don't know.
Curly the Dan.
No, no, no. Oh, that Luffy's in this set. No, I just saw the black Luffy.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a little bit behind. Okay. Actually, kind of starting to rapid fire some of these a little bit. Another Starry. Capote. Vega Force. Morgans. Is that a bird? It is a bird. Slow Beam. Another one.
So beam or beam sword?
Sword. Beam Sword. Slow Beam
You got
Sword.
place it. Good for you.
Spammed them.
Now, when you play one of the three characters that won that event, like three leaders that won that event, you'll have your placement.
Basically, yeah. Is it a max 3 or max 4?
Max 4.
Okay. A different Caribou. You have 6 or more rested Dawn. This character gains 1,000 power. And blocker.
And blocker.
Black Moria. The leader Foxy. So we got a purple leader now.
Hey, you got him. The only leader you're missing now is Boa.
Here's hoping I can find a Boa. We have Ein.
No, trust me, you'll always get the leaders.
Well, finally. It's not the exact ace that I wanted, but I got an ace and I can be happy.
Wait, you got an ace?
It's not the ace I wanted, but it's an ace.
Oh, I'm gonna wait for the thing to show up so I know if I need to pop off or
No, it's not the one to pop off with. It's not a yellow.
not. Oh, the hell? What other ace is in the set? What?
Or yeah, no, there's only 2 aces. There's the blue ace, yellow ace.
Oh, wait, that ace is in this set? Oh. I keep thinking that one's from '08 because there's a blue Whitebeard leader.
Oh, okay. Does it work with that?
Well, well, yeah. Basically,
He's not. He's not
whenever it
hesitant
comes
about that.
whenever it comes to like sets, they mostly keep in like archetype, which is the type's bottom. Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, if like your leader, like since Dragon's the leader, a majority of the red cards are Revolutionary Army. Or like since Big Fun's the yellow leader, most of it is going to be Egg.
Okay.
So that's why I keep getting mixed up.
And then we have a Dawn card.
Oh yeah, Dawn card, nice.
I need 10 of these, don't I? What is that?
Um, usually 10, but like Dawn is very cheap. No, so it comes with like everything.
Yeah. I mean, I
Like
can
if you ever
see.
did want, if you ever like if you want to get that Bonnie starter deck for like since you got the alternate leader, there
Yeah.
is going to be 10 Dawn in there.
Okay. So at least get you set up and started. Okay. I'm be right back, actually, and then we're gonna open the next pack. I'm just gonna sit that down here. Um, it's your turn to prove you are worth the $10 you might get paid today. Have fun.
Ooh. All right, chat. If there is a chat, are you still here? I didn't come in. I keep forgetting that this is so delayed. Hmm. What do I talk about to a group of people who can't hear me for another 5 minutes? What the fuck?
It was
Where
me.
the fuck did you come from?
It was
I have a Nikki cameo. What the shit? Mm. It's kind of hard to think when people talk to young guy here for like 5 minutes. Hmm.
All right. Let's get on to the next card.
So let you know, it's kind of hard to think of talking subjects for a chat that can't hear me for like 5 minutes.
Well, that's the beauty of it. You just gotta play the waiting game,
No,
or
especially
say
when by the
something
time you leave,
unhinged.
like, especially by the time you leave on the stream, you've already come back. I'm just saying, it's like, what am I supposed to do?
All right, we got Capote, Capote. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Blue Moria.
Capital what?
Reiju.
Bada.
Snake Dance. Another York. Another Iron Body. I think that's a full 4 of that. Aladdin. I think that's a third Aladdin. Maybe.
I know there was one before. I don't know.
Itomen zoop 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 zoop. Gloriosa. He possesses the most ugh, that's how tired I'm getting. Uh he possesses the world's most brilliant mind.
And we start
And
really I
then
have a feeling we have like 10 to 12 packs left.
okay,
Just from
somebody's about
looking
to
at
be
the
really
box.
happy. We got Purple Chopper. Purple Chopper. Don't know if that actually
What's up,
does anything.
gang?
Oh, you're not serious. You're not serious. You're not
I don't like
serious right now.
What is it, Asa?
It's 69 cents. It deserves the sleeve off of that alone.
Okay. Oh, you meant the chopper.
Yeah, the chopper is 69 cents. It deserves it off of that alone.
He said, "Don't be saying that with me, man." He's like, "You cannot be." Says like, "This pull the manga. This man pull
No.
Oaks 10-8.
No, 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 no. But we do have Sabo.
Wait, Akos Sabo?
8 cost Sabo.
Okay, so you want some good news or some bad news?
It's not the parallel, so it's only 291.
No. Good news, that's your second hit. Bad news, that replaced the ace.
That replaces the ace?
So you see, like, the gold border around it?
Yeah.
That's a secret rare. There's 2%, and you can only get one per box if you get one. The
Oh.
ace is the other secret rare.
Oh.
Oh, we got two
Well,
hits. Let's see if this box gives a third.
it could at least be the parallel
Hey, I'm
version
just saying.
either.
Hey, that's not. Let me know. That's not. You say it could at least be the parallel.
I wanted the ace.
I know you wanted the. Trust me, I want
Wanted
these
the
for you
ace.
because that's the more. I will say, Sabo has been getting a. Keep that Sabo. It might go up in price
Fair enough.
because there's a leader coming out to the to the west pretty soon. That Sabo works really well in.
Okay, I see. All right. We got Apu again. Maha.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah,
Starry.
pretty good box so far. I must say.
Yeah, pretty good box. Not really complaining. Weeble.
I still did
Egghead.
not remember that Dragon was that expensive.
The character dragon, not the
Yeah,
leader dragon.
like that, like 635, which is a lot for a base art. That's like the weird part is that's like half the price of the Dragon Leader alt art.
Let's see here. Gremlin, if you were asking what we've gotten before, we've gotten the Secret Sabo, the Purple Chopper,
Alt art mod.
and then we got the character dragon.
Oh yeah, I guess this is from what he missed.
Yeah. And then we
Also,
have
the
Sanji.
Purple Chopper is pretty good, by the way.
Is it
Like
good?
just for like, yeah, it's a pretty like it's a 2-cost blocker that gives you Arrested Dom.
Oh, I see.
So you so you ramp like you get more Dawn than you would have if you didn't play it.
Okay, so it's for ramp. Gotcha.
Yeah, Purple's whole gimmick is manipulating Dawn as in ramping and de-ramping.
Okay.
So like you'll have effects like -3 Dawn, do this and that, as you saw with the Foxy Leader and Purple Luffy.
Yeah.
And then you'll have effects like Chopper, which gets you Rested Dawn back.
Gotcha. And then there's Dice. And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
He's dead. Oh,
Okay. Chunky's dead.
Also, I find it hilarious that the first leader you got was Bonnie, and then you got All-Star Bonnie like 2 packs later.
Yeah, that was like, oh, well, that was quick. Then Don Quixote again. It's like, it's calling to me. It's telling me I have to make the Bonnie deck. I can't just buy
Which
the
I
the
feel
starter.
really bad for because it's a pretty expensive deck, honestly.
Not if I figure out something else. Moda.
Like, out of curiosity, if you get into this game, what's like the limit on how expensive a card could be for you to buy it?
You're supposed to impose a limit?
Well, if you had a limit on how much you'd pay for one like base art card,
For
What would it
one
be?
base art card? For a base
Yeah.
art card.
Is it like a good card, but like a bait, like not an altar?
Because I mean,
Like
like
you know
for
the
the other
scrubby,
for the other
like you know
card
the scrubby
games
you
that I
get,
have,
like the super rare.
yeah, for the other card games that I have played, I have not paid more than $10 for a card, and that's only because I just so
Okay,
happened to be looking for a card, and it was only at most 10, maybe 13, maybe 16.
okay, Weapon.
Um,
Because there's a card in this game that Bonnie works amazingly with. It's called Eustace Captain Kidd. It's from OP1, the set that Zora leader was in,
mm-hmm.
and it's $3 per card. So it'd be a 12 for a playset.
Oh yeah, that's dirt cheap compared to what I could get. Like for a
So
Digimon
let me
deck,
know.
I tried to.
This card is old as shit and has stood the test of time.
Fair
Like
enough.
I'd argue that that kid is like the best, like the card that's worked the longest. Uh, Basically how it works is if you have a dawn attached to it on an opponent's turn, if
Mm-hmm.
the character is rested, your opponent cannot attack anything else besides the character used as Captain Kid. So they can only swing into that, not into leader, not into other cards, only that card.
What is that in
And
Magic? I don't remember if it was
also
Menace
has
or
an
not.
activate. It also has an activate main to rest this character to play a character who costs a 3 or less from hand. Also, its 8 costs 8,000 power. So you basically gain a second life while also making your leader 8,000 power is a way to think of it.
Nice.
Also, have you looked at Bonnie's effects at all yet?
I didn't read them. Um, Let me see here.
So Bonnie's effect, the reason it works so well is on opponent's attack, you can rest a Dawn card to rest any of their characters or leader. Like any of all, it could be a 10 cost, a 1 cost, a leader, a 5 cost, whatever. You can rest whatever you want.
Yeah. Oh, you just disrupt
And so,
everybody's like stuff with that too.
yeah. And that's another reason why it works so well with Kid, because you have to swing into it, and Bonnie cuts off your swings.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Not like Monkey D. Luffy over here. And then we have Kaku. So yeah, Bonnie. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and make the Bonnie at least as best as I can. I would assume it's not a lot of cards
But,
within this set that would probably go into it.
well, no, the most I can think of are the Hawkins, and that's kind of it. But most people
Okay.
don't run Hawkins.
And then we
Like,
have Blaze Slice.
and like I said, there is if you want to just get started with the Bonnie deck, there is
Mhm.
the Bonnie starter deck that's like $15. It'll come with Dawn, like a whole deck, a new Bonnie leader that's like a different art from the base one, but it's not an alt art.
Okay. I'll have to look into it because I'm very much interested in playing it.
If you if you are, let me know. I'm gonna look at some more cards that you're definitely gonna need if you want to like build a Bonnie deck. There's
Mm-hmm.
Toshigi, which probably be a little expensive. Based on how good that fucking card is. Yeah, that's five. That's 5.5. So $20 for that playset. Ow.
Gizmondo while
Then
you're
I got
looking that up. Another Usopp. That's a third Usopp. Another Jinbei. Mihawk. Sanji. Heal. Karmic Punishment. Brilliant Mind. Green Zoro. Shaka. Perfume Femur. Oh. And would you look at that? Full Art Karina.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was three hit box. Nice.
How do you know? Is it just like this is the only? So when you say it's guaranteed, there cannot be any more, or is this just like, you know?
I've
This
never,
is
I've never seen a box go above 3.
okay. So this might be the last one of the box.
The Karina is $4.72.
Yeah. Let's see. What does Karina do here? Blocker. One of your opponents minus 2K. Okay.
It's basically to establish a blocker and also try to remove a bit of board. Also, the fact that alt art is less expensive than the base art dragon character.
Yeah.
That'll most likely. Oh wait, I guess there is another card in this set that'll work pretty well in Bonnie, but you haven't pulled it yet. It's a super rare Bonnie, 5 cost, on play, stop a character, or Dawn from becoming active during the refresh phase. Which I think you know about enough about card games to understand.
Yeah.
So what else?
Manda, Dog and Mog, Buckin, Porchimi, Mihawk, Ninetales, Khalifa, Punishment, Crocodile, more pizza, and more pizza.
No.
Law, and Luffy. We got, looks like 4 more packs to go. 4 more. And then we move on to Digimon.
I'm saying it. I'm pretty sure there's literally. I don't think there's a chance to get more than 3. I doubt it.
But what if that wasn't the hit?
Well, alt arts and secret rares count as hits.
But what if hear me out, what if it wasn't the hit? What if
What if I pulled a gun?
I mean, what if I pulled a gun?
But like you actually had like an employee themselves pack this for you at gunpoint.
Yeah, where's my ace? Give me the ace. I don't want Dog and Mog. Give me the ace. Baskerville. Porchamy. Another Keep Out. Pickles. Koribu. Slave Arrow. Dragon Breath. We have finally got the Boa leader. Took a while.
There it is.
Once per turn,
Like I said, it's
when a
always
character
here.
is removed, if you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw a card. Okay.
And that is also the enemy characters that can be removed from field.
Nice. Frankie. Oh my god. Alright, this is the mouthful. Demonic Aura 9 sword style Astra Demon 9 Flash. Why?
Yeah.
Can we get much higher? So high. Oh.
I love this stuff. Why?
Okay. Demon 9 Flash. Actually, wait. Is it maybe...
Just off the top of my head, when it comes to cards you're gonna want for Bonnie, I only see like 2 main issues for you, at least when it comes to like what you are willing to like pay for.
When you want get to that chop. Actually, Daniel, we did pull a chopper. We pulled the nice chopper.
Someone else is asking about a chopper.
Yeah, someone else was calling a chopper.
I'm used to just Nikki doing that.
If you don't have the sound on, you probably didn't hear that alert.
The un.
Oh yeah, that. Okay. Peppa Pig. Blue Jam, but it's a red card. Fusa. Edison. Yellow Chopper. Sonia. Another slow beam sword. card after we've seen it for like the 5th time.
Oh, you haven't seen Soul's little beam sword?
Spamden, Mr. Tanaka, Atlas, Outlook the Third, Otama. Oh, the searcher for Land of Wano. Wano?
Otama? Question mark?
Yeah, Otama.
That's in this set? Why is it in 07? There's nothing to do with
You're
Wano.
on mobile trying to make clips. There's no way you can time it. I mean, like, you kind of did time it. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty good.
Oh, fucking Hoshi. Why did I forget about Hoshi?
Boa,
Yeah.
Marigold, Gecko Mora, Jinbei, Buckin, Island of
different.
You're right. The Island of Women is built different. Karmatic Punishment, Koala, Robin, Gina. Oh, yeah, second Bonnie leader.
Oh yeah, sometimes
Foxy, but a character.
Holy.
Yeah.
This hang bait.
Yeah, probably a little too pricey. That might be a little too pricey. I know 2 are. 1, I'm not sure.
I'll look at them in a second. Or whenever I'm done with this. Fisher Tiger.
Hey, Fisher Tiger. My goat.
Oh, what's good about him?
I also have a. I just like him.
Fair enough.
Also, probably one of my decks that I like to play. Oh, you got the 7 Foxy. Didn't clock that.
There's so many alerts going on right now. It's so many alerts. Blue Jam. It's always Blue Jam Mondo.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick.
It's always
Your
Blue
weakness-
Jam Mondo. Too many. Staring.
Why are
Capote.
you dying over there?
Keep out, because the alerts are funny.
Help.
Spam
Did you get
the...
hit with the? Did you get
Tori.
get hit with the moist vertical jump scare?
No, it didn't hit. Shade. It's too many. Monkey D Dragon Weeder. So we have 2 of those.
And another one.
Galaxy Wink. Did I get this
Oh
before?
yeah,
I
we
don't
got a
remember.
Galaxy Wink. Yeah. No, yeah, we got a Galaxy Wink. Yeah, we remembered
Okay.
it.
Okay. Alright. Another Lucy. Oh my god,
Actually,
it's
yeah,
almost
one more
over.
Pack, right?
It's almost over. It's the final pack. Of One
Listen,
Piece.
this would have been done a lot sooner if we didn't drag it out. This would have been a lot 2 hours 15 minutes.
Alright, I'm not done yet. Alright, Weevil. Tanji.
Okay, so we
Jinbei.
so we need to drag this last one out for
Apu?
45 more minutes so we hit the quota.
Koala. Quasar. Morgans. Snake Dance. Captain John. Black Moria. Rob Lucci. And I was about to say
And-
Barracuda, but Baccarat. I'm not sure how to actually pronounce that.
Baccarat, right. Baccarat.
Baccarat. Okay. All right. That's gonna do One Piece. The Lamb dragged us out. I need him to carry me in Rivals. Well, it's up to Nick if he wants to stick around for the Digimon part, but that is it for all of the One Piece. So we got plenty of hits for One Piece. I will have to look into the Bonnie stuff on another time.
If you want me to, if you ever want to, just hit me up. I can talk you through it and everything.
Gotcha.
A list that I have like the competitive list for Bonnie, and besides
Okay.
let's see, 7 cards, maybe 11 cards. None of them are that pricey, at least comparatively.
Yeah, I'm probably like it's as funny as it really does sound to be. I'm probably gonna get into this as well, just because it plays similar to Digimon, so it's not like a whole crapshoot trying to relearn another card game. This is actually fairly simple.
Actually, now I think about it before I head out. There is actually a sim, like a simulator for the card game that me and a lot of my friends use as a really good resource for like trying out new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I could send it to you in the future. If you ever want to try it, we could run some ones.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm down for it. Always down to do things like that.
Just let me know. I can send you the link whenever I get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever's convenient for you to send it.
You know, I can send it now. I can't just grab it for you real quick.
I mean, if that's convenient. If that's convenient.
Like, let's be realized that both of us are. It is pretty late for both of us to maybe forget.
Fair enough.
There's the link for it.
All right, I see the notification.
Hey,
all right, man.
Like I said, if you ever want me to talk you through some stuff, just let me know.
Gotcha. Well, still, I thank you for being a part of this today, and to experience me jumping into a new card game.
Hey, the more people I can convert into our cult, game.
The more people that follow the cult, the better, said Maga.
Exactly. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out. This guy needs me to carry him in Rivals because he's bad at the game.
Of course, it's always like that, isn't it? Just don't play Penny Parker, you'll be fine. You're cooked, I see.
What? The Rocket team up! The Rocket team up!
You're cooked. I'm sorry, Gremlin, I fear that you are cooked.
Wait, what are you talking about Penny? This is some bullshit.
Good luck to you too.
Good luck to you on the box as well. I'll see you later.
Oh, there was another update
what?
pack. I forgot there was like an update pack in here. All right, yeah, man. Take care.
Okay. I was about to say, if he's like, there's another One Piece pack, you just pull out.
No. So sometimes I'm here for a lot longer than I really like to be, and sometimes it's like, oh, that was over fast.
Alright, well, I'll see you later then.
Alrighty, man. Take care.
You too.
Alrighty, and then let's see here. Yep, just me in here, which is good. So now that we're by our Stony Lonesome, I'm going to just change this. Change this title and change my that's a G. That's not a. That's a DP. That's not an I. There we go. And then because Digimon doesn't actually, like, I was very surprised the One Piece card game had something. And then Digimon just doesn't. But I can just set myself to just chatting. There we go. Now we're in the Digimon segment, and with the Digimon segment, we have Avenged Kidmon, and we have Pokemon. Pokemon with the DS trait. Now, let's see here. Needs a level 5 with the 3 Musketeers. I wonder if there's a good amount of Musketeers in here. Potentially. Well, we'll have to see. Okay, the Puku can sit in the level 6 stack. The Avenged Kidmon can actually... Let's see here. A red, purple... Okay, yeah, so it's red, purple, 3 Musketeers. That's our first one for the day. And we'll just rapid fire these like we always do. I'm going to make 3 hours no matter what I do tonight, so works for me. Starting off, we got a BBmon, Liamon, Savior Huckmon, a red card option. We separate our options tamers. Singularity of Chaos. Purple Candlemon. Not like the other, I think a yellow Candlemon is what I've seen. Retaliation on it too. Bulkmon. I think this set was like the Bulkmon, BBmon type of set. Luminamon. Terriermon. I was trying to build a deck with this. I might be able to now at the end of this. Boncho-Leomon. Another level 6. Awesome. I needed a new Rika. So another Rika. I needed this Rika. And then Yuki. Wasn't Yuki like... No, not this Yuki. Okay. Not this Yuki. But Yuki. Alright. Mailbird Dramon. Solarmon. Another Singularity. Solugarmon. Loader-Leomon. Falcomon. That ain't Falco. Strike Dramon. Dino Beamon. Black Sabbath. Interesting. Battle NPC. Just to make sure. Okay. Another memory setter. Okay. Interesting. Sistermon CL, Awaken. Oh, and a level 6 Sakyomon. I'm about to make that deck way better. I'm actually gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take these and I'm going to set these aside so I can put that for that deck. I have no real chasers for this one, so like we're just kind of going. We're just going. Nothing more than the Sakyas and the maybe some Omnimons if I can get some Omnimons. Maybe a Talmon Ace. Maybe Talmon Ace. Gaussmon. Falcomon. Demi-Vmon. Lugermon. Demi-Murmon. Starmons. Actually, might work with Marcus. Emperor Dragon of Calamity. Shoutmon X5. Ryutamon. I am Mako. Yeah, that's for Impmon. Alrighty. So we've got the Jessmon X Antibody. Just gonna check that one right quick. It might not be yeah, unfortunate. It's the level 6 pilot goes. And then War Growlmon Ace. Ah, $1. Not the alt art, unfortunately. But a cool card. Cool looking card with a blast. Ooh, I had 3k to the DP deletion effects maximums. That's actually kind of cool to see. All right. We got a Trinity Burst, Bulbamon, Ballistamon, Unleash the Dragon, Gene, Pulsemon for the BBs, Crownmon. Oh, I'm sorry, Crowmon, not Crownmon. I can't read apparently. Hang on, just gotta stretch my legs here. Maybe grab a quick sip of something. I've been sitting for a while with all the One Piece. You would have thought when I got up earlier it would have been a nice like reprieve, but apparently not. All right. Okay. All right. Hopefully I'm fine to finish this off. So yeah, D Reaper Zone, Espimon, a King Device. No, that's an option, not a tamer. It's an option, not a tamer. Another Eye and Mako. Atler Ballistamon. Hisayumon. I hope I didn't butcher that. Hisayumon. Okay. 2.5 booster. I'll keep that over here. Vixibot. Ginryumon. Kapurimon. Dorulumon. Demimuramon. Solarmon. Trinity Burst. Groundramon. Not to be confused with Groudon. Another King Device. Greatamon. Metal Greymon. Blue Black, interesting. Let's see here. Oh. Guess I never backed out of that last one I looked up. Okay. Alright, so Metal Greymon, and then Omnimon X Antibody. What did I say? What did I say? I didn't really have anything to look for, but it's great to finally get something. I can't spell. Wow, okay. That's even better than I thought, actually, because that, wow, why is that? Oh, okay, that's just 3737. Okay, well, it's getting sleep immediately. Omnimon X Antibody. Raid Piercing Blocker. Okay. Oh, we started off this pack really good. Hey, this has been a good night, all things considered. Make sure I take the picture later today and do my social media posting. Bibidomon. Bao Huckmon. Demi. Metal Phantomon. Soulmon. Fellowship of Hope's Keepers. Demi Vmon. Ah, cool. Another Renamon. Vmon. Shoutmon. I just put a level 3 over top of my level 2s. Henry Wong. I'm going to check that one right quick. Okay. Henry Wong. And good lord, it's been a really good night. Metal Garurumon alt textured. It's been a wonderful night. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We just got the mother of all hits. Yo, we just got the mother of all hits today. Oh my god. Hang on. I have to let somebody know about this. They're going to be ecstatic about this. Give me like 2 seconds. And I'm just gonna let Nick know, because like you leave and I pull a $600 card. I think I just, okay, no, it didn't count. All right, at least I hope I didn't turn on my. Oh man, did I turn it on? Okay, no, the voice changer didn't come on. I have it set to a certain key, and I thought I just hit that key. That's all. But oh my god, how many dollar? Well, Nancy, it's a good thing you just showed up. We just pulled a $600-$700 card. We just got the secret rare of this box. We've been pulling some good cards today. It was started small for the Digimon. With these three, I have to show you the Actually, no, I can just grab it out of the box. I can show you what was from the One Piece. Here we go. Will it sit here and not fall? Please don't fall. Ooh, I don't like that. Alright. And then we just had some of these from the One Piece. The Sabo, the Karina, Chopper. I don't know if you know anything about One Piece. I also don't know anything about One Piece. One of these days I'll be getting into that one. The Monkey D. Dragon, the Porsche, Tempest Kick. We had 2 Tempest Kicks. This was the big hit of the One Piece, the Jewelry Body. I'm going to try and make a deck around this, honestly. And then we're going to see how much of One Piece can actually get over to the library. Because, like, yeah. Oh, I didn't show you the rest. We had another Tempest Kick, and then we had the Sanji, which I didn't know he was playing Power Ranger, but whatever. Right, I mean, I don't know a lot of One Piece in terms of the actual, like, show or the manga. Except for the memes, man. Apparently, we can get much higher. So high, in fact. Oh my god, this is a $600 card. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know if I can get another one out of this box. But if it's just one, then I'm glad that's the one. Oh my god. The weirdest part about this is it's not even the highest card. Hey, I'm gonna take a high five. And I also want to thank you again for last Saturday for the raids, because ended up having 2 raids was really, really great. And I'm just glad that you were able to show up for that. Because it's just nice when I get to share in the good times with a bunch of friends. Oh my god. How was closing tonight? Was it okay? There wasn't any mishaps or anything, right? Me too, Nancy. Me too. I'm hoping there wasn't. Oh my god, the cable stuck. The cable stuck. Door stuck. Camera's just gonna be keep jostling. Door is stuck. Pretty chill tonight. Good, good, good. I know last week had some issues, so like I'm just glad this week is not being mean. You know. We got XVmon. Ooh, that's a 4. I know how to count. Red card. But that's good to hear. Hopefully tomorrow night with D&D is not going to be all of the kids being so rambunctious. But hey, you let them get it out, and then you let the summer go on, and nothing really bad happens. Apostle of Doom descends. I might need that for another deck. I don't know what deck. I'll get there eventually. Glory Drawmon. Stingmon. I remember this. I've pulled this a couple of times in the last one. Bulbamon. Seadrawmon. We really do need to get some of those emotes in our Microsoft Teams stuff. Be cool if we could have that. Make it more personalized, you know? Black Sabbath. Lugermon. Dorumon. Mega Seadrawmon X Antibody. That's kind of a mouthful. Potentially a mouthful. And then I just keep winning. Gallantmon again. The emo's happening in your head regardless. That's fair. I mean, same for me sometimes. Because there are just sometimes when I want to react with, like, certain emotes. Sometimes my own. But, like, that's just me being narcissistic, I know. Sometimes my own. But there are, like, certain emotes where I can sit there and be like, yeah, this fits that situation perfectly. Let's see here. Gallant. I need this Gallant for another deck, and I'm so glad it's 19 cents. I can't tell you how much I'm actually glad a card is 19 cents, because I need this Gallantmon. And that means I can buy this Gallantmon and not worry about the price. You know, if my bank account wasn't exactly kind of destitute. But I don't know. Maybe I'll be selling that to bring myself up a little bit. I don't know. That was like the second pack. I'm going to be on that one all night. Oh my god. I'm not going to let it go. Apostle of Doom descends. Sparrowmon. Looks like a Latios. A yellow Latios. A sick Latios, as some people would say. A Queen's Device. I might have too many of those in that Renamon. I'll have to look back at that. Bulkmon. Savior Huckmon. Corey Drawmon. Gauss. Ghost. Not a lot of the Ghost ones are coming up, and it makes me kind of sad because I want to use the Yuki, but I can't use Yuki because I'm not getting Ghost. Or Liberator. If I got Ghost or Liberator, I might be able to use Ghost, but I'm not getting the things that I need for Ghost. Leomon. Bancho Leomon. One more Rika. Necromon. Which I don't know if that is something. It is! Of course Necromon is, because why wouldn't Necromon be something? It is Ghost Liberator too. If I can get lucky, maybe there will be a Ghost deck, actually. But I need more. I need to get more for the Ghost deck. I need to also make sure I keep these stacks kind of neat, because I don't want them falling over each other. Oh. see here. Alright, we've got Pikmons. We've got Strike Drawmon. Falcomon. Bonds of True Love with the Impmons. Jerry. I'm not pronouncing it, I'm just going Jerry. Savior Huck. Loader Leomon. Shoutmon. I think I finally got enough Shoutmons to where I might be able to make the Shoutmon deck with all of the cards combined that I have. Maybe. I have to really look into it, but maybe. Apparition Legion for the ghosts. Oh my god, a second Impmon. I actually have another Impmon now. This works. This works. Wait a minute. Maybe Impmon is back on the menu. Sister Ciel. I need to check that. Because for some reason my mind is telling me this is something, but I don't think it is. It's not. But, Takemikazuchi over here, it should be something if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember this card. It's not. It's not. Oh my, it's actually not, but it looks so cool. I remember another version of this card from a different set. Oh, so that's where Fellowship of the Hope's Keepers comes from. Okay. Well, that's cool to learn. But it is quite the cool card, actually. It's a level 7, too, so it's basically the boss monster of a deck. Needs Fenrir. And a Pulsemon. Interesting. It's dual with Pulsemon and Fenrir. Okay. Coming from One Piece to a card game that I'm basically kind of like getting really familiar with and functional with, starting to actually like recognize how some of these archetypes work. It's almost like learning another language. Should be learning Spanish, by the way, I guess. But it's almost like learning a new language and actually like using it in the wild, if that makes any sense. Hotmon. The Night Device, which I might be using for the Wasp. Actually, does it work for the Wasp? It might work for the Wasp. Might work for the Bees. BBmon. Pinamon. That's new. Starmons. Emperor Dragon of Calamity. Viximon. Actually, what is that? No, I don't have a plugin option. Never mind. Right? None of those. I don't think any of those are plugins. Shademon. Nothing with that yet, though. Still waiting for more Shademon stuff. Shoutmon X5. Dorumon. Slayer Drawmon. And Dracomon, but a foil. I don't think the Dracomon matters. And I'm not looking at it for deck purposes. At least, not yet. Maybe at another time. Yeah, 52 cents is not that great. And then the Slayer. Yeah, Slayer Drawmon. From Wing and Ground. Okay. And Draco. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. We've got Singularity of Chaos again. We're getting more repeats now as we get closer to the end of the box. I think we're like partially middle. Oh, an Impmon. Alright, that's going over here. I need that to its own side. Another Queen's Device. I'm gonna put it here just in case. Raptor Drawmon. Bebedomon. Bowhuck. Oblivimon is an interesting one to see. A battle NPC. A Renamon. A Dracomon. That's my egg stat. I can read. Chaosmon Volderarm. That looks pretty cool. Okay. It's not the alt art. It's not the alt art. Almost had a eye-popping moment. Not the alt art, but it is still a $5 card. So I still need to take care of it. Okay, man. If there's ever a stream I need to not be lazy and make sure I make the clips for tonight, it is gonna be this one, because this is becoming a banger for me. It's just hit after hit after hit tonight with the Digimon box, and I'm just wondering, is it because 2.5 is like built different? Gimryumon, Kapurimon, Dorulumon, Crabmon X Antibody. Of course, there's an X Antibody on level 3. I've seen that before. D Reaper Zone, Koreidramon, Loader Leomon, Wingdrawmon for the Slayer Drawmon. Interesting. Okay, we're getting somewhere with that, because I know I have a Groudamon in there somewhere. Cyber Drawmon, Shaymon, Kazuchimon. Jeez, I can speak. Maybe I can't speak, actually. Oh, that makes me sad. And then Gigaseedramon. Not the alt art, but close enough. I gotta remind myself to buy more sleeves before I open any more packs, because I am running out. I am desperately running out. Okay, we'll stick you over there. Please go nice and neatly into a stack. I beg of thee. There we go. Okay. Diatrimon. Stop pulling good cards. Problem solved. It's not up to me. It's up to God. It's up to Bandai Namco for stacking this box. Bakermon. Koreidramon. Crabmon. Crowmon. Monodramon. Sparrow. Wing, a second wing. Cyber. Paledramon, part of something else there. Ryo Akiyama. Must be a character from a newer season of the show. Not familiar with this character. Granted, I'm not familiar with probably any of them other than Tai. And then we have Beelzemon. Not a Beelzemon Ace. We need at least a Beelzemon Ace. Let's see here. Is Bleep'n any good? Trash the top 2. Gains blocker. When effects trash from your deck, delete one of your opponent's level 5s. Well, that sounds good, actually. That does sound pretty neat, pretty nice, pretty nifty. That sounds pretty nice, actually. I'm gonna keep that there. I got an idea for that one. I have Mr. Krabs. I have an idea. All right, like. Okay. Solarmon. Solugarmon. Hover Espimon. Okay, we're getting the Espimon set. Crow. XV. Pina. Hey, Pina. Seadramon. X Antibody. Ghostmon. Taiki Kudo. Always check your tamers, because you never know when the tamers are... If I can spell. You never know when the tamers are actually things you should keep up with. Actually, I should have read him. Oh, it's X-Cross. Espimon. Oh. Well, here's Fenrilugamon. I automatically know this one needs to go in the sleeve. And here's the regular Metal Greymon. I already know this one needs to go in the sleeve because it's part of the Takemikazuchi thing. Honestly, every time I keep saying Takemikazuchi, it makes me want to either play Persona 4 or play Persona 4 Arena Ultimates. And one of those things would be a good time. The other one would be pain. Just crippling pain as I play a fighting game that I love, but I hate. Because they're fighting games. You have no one to blame but yourself for when you lose at a fighting game. Alright, more Growlmon. I could actually use that in a different deck. Metal Phantomon. Bulkmon. Fellowship. Beta. Boutmon. Get more for that. That's going to finish out my Pulsemon deck. D-Reaper. Varodurumon. I had to think about that one for a second because I did not know how to pronounce that. Like, at all. Reapermon. I'm going to check that one right quick. Because I got a feeling. Ooh. Tonight's going to be a good night. Not with this card, though. But it doesn't hurt to check. Collision and Blocker. Interesting. Altea. Was this the Altea that I already have? No, this is not the Altar Altea. Okay. So this is the regular Altea. I have the Altar Altea as well from a booster pack event that I went to at my local shop. Oh, well, alright. The pack keeps packing. The pack keeps packing. Before I say that completely, because there is one underneath this card, but I want to be... Okay. So it's not going to be the Genkumon X Antibody, unfortunately. Although, look at that. Look at that pose is striking. That is cool. That is really cool. It is fortunately going to be the Beelzemon Blast Mode, which obviously has Blast Digivolve. Oh, okay. You just get to return 10 cards to your deck and then trash top security. All right. Okay. I see. I see what we're doing now. So we got another hit. Well, not a hit, but you hit. Crozacrum? Michaelan, hang on, man. Like, listen. We pulled that today. Second best card in the entire set to pull. We pulled this. It's a good night, folks. It's a really good night. But my knees don't like it. And we've got less than half the box to go. Just taking a little bit of a break. Stretching myself out. Okay. Hopefully speaking, my knee can go for the last, leg of the journey here. I missed what you said. Hang on. A dog version of Metal Sonic? Hey, listen. That dog version of Metal Sonic can pay for another box 6 times over. So you put respect on its name. And it'll probably only keep getting better and better as time. Alrighty. Hubber SB. Hopmon. Gandalfmon. By the way, Michaelan, how's your season going with the Pokemon stuff? Everything going okay? Have you had your second week yet? Pulsemon. Ooh. Meteor Rock Soul is an interesting card name. BBmon. Kyubimon. Lugermon. Grademon. Rhydonmon is an interesting one to see here. Oh, hey, another Sakyamon. I'm just hitting it big today. I'm getting hits and I'm getting things I need for decks. And then I got another ace! Another Blast Mode ace! And this one, is this different? Oh my god, it is different. Wait, oh my god, it is different. Wait a minute. Wait, it is different. Wait. It is different. It's a $7 one. You're waiting for Tiz? Well, see, if you play Weather, the Venusaur is not threatening. Like, that's how you beat Weather, is you play other Weather. And if I remember correctly, not just you, but a couple of other people are playing other Weather. So, like, the Venusaur is not going to be threatening. Like, whatsoever. But we got another hit. Second Beelzemon Blast Ace. I'm gonna put this in the bottom of the stack so I can grab it later. The hits keep hitting and they don't stop hitting. I project all of you with this good luck that we are getting tonight, and that I hope your 4th of Julys are pristine and you see an amazing fireworks show. In the words of our president, since there's only the only time this will be a good influence for the joke, it'll be amazing. It'll be a wonderful fireworks show. I'll even have my top men on it, the best in the country. Go USA. Could hold that one in. Can you bet smart adaptive weather? I would hope so. Listen. All you have to do is that if you're afraid of your weather setter going away before you get rid of the opponent's weather setter, you run a backup weather setter. I don't know if you have a backup weather setter. That's for you to decide. Epic rap battles in history. Ballistamon. Metal Phantomon. That's a 5. Boutmon. I think I've got my Pulsemon deck ready. Bakemon. Blimpmon. I didn't know there was one that was just a blimp. Looks like a pufferfish. Fellowship. Punkmon. Boo. Greymon, not metal. Vmon, not metal. I'm going to stop doing this one day. I'm going to actually pay attention to where I'm putting the cards. Okay, hang on. Omekamon, Omori. Looks like Bowser Jr.'s clown car. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Okay, so the regular version of this is not very much, and I'm not going to be able to ever get the other version of this one. So at least it looks shiny. I will give it that. It looks very, very shiny. And I'm okay with that. Alright, and then a second heavy metal drama ace. Which I don't remember how much that was. It started the whole packs. That was a K. That's why that didn't look right. It started all of our packs today. It is not the alt art version. No, it is not the alt art version. It is a 69-cent card though, and so this one and the other one deserve a pack because 69. I am 25, and it will never not be funny. You cannot force that to never be funny. Yeah. All right. Yes, it is. Trinity Burst. I'm messing with my camera at. Trinity Burst. Monodramon. Diatrimon. Kyubi. Apostles of Doom. Corey Draw. Bulbamon. Phantomon. Loudmon. It's just loud. Raidenmon. Shoto Kazama. Another one probably from like a later show that I just don't know. Okay. Not the alt art Shoto. Not funny. You just remind me of the other DK one. It's like, not funny. didn't laugh. And I'm not going to laugh at this one either because it's Examon Ace. Now... Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the alt art version of Examon Ace. Loudred was displaced. And Loudred was displaced. You think X-Bloud will ever rise again? I miss X-Bloud. It's not good, but I miss it. It had a boom burst niche. And then never again. Sometimes that is just the X-Bloud. I can't tell if you're joking or not. X-Bloud. The evolution of Loudred. Punkmon. Night Device. Shoutmon X4. I was waiting for that one. Waiting for this. Solugamon. Ballistamon. Soulmon. Liamon. Gilmon. A Gilmon? X-Cloud in the Gen 6 days, I believe, had a kind of boom bursty niche because, I think in Alpha Sapphire or Omega Ruby, they gave it boom burst, and and it also had that ability to cancel sound moves. What's it called? Cacophony, I think. So it was actually kind of a check to, Noivern. Luminamon. But it was a very, very small niche, if you can believe it. Another Impmon. Not the Impmon I need, though. The Subarumon. Is it Dragon. Rapidmon Ace. Dig the green border around this one. You know the drill. It's an ace. It's gotta have something. It's gotta... be 50 cents. It's gotta be 50 cents. But actually, is this from Terrier? No, it's a cyborg. I mean, it's green. Probably can be played from Terrier. Probably. I mean, it's a blast, so you use it for blast countering anyway. It's hard for me to remember some of the lines, because some of them, they'll tell you as you keep evolving what the line usually is. But not all of them. And unless the set is, like, focusing on them, you really won't know. So you have to know the show, too. It's like, it's one of the few things of, like, actually using back knowledge if you were into that. In any capacity. Lugermon. Gargamon from Terriermon. Another Blimp. Unleash the Dragon Gene. Male Birdramon. Never watched Digimon as a kid? I barely did. I saw the, like, first movie and, like, part of, like, that first original season when I was really, really young. But I have not seen anything of Digimon since then. And, you know, it's one of those things where, like, if I made 10. If I made, time, Cable said no. Cable said no. I know how that feels. I know exactly how that feels. I went without cable for a while, too. Then my parents couldn't take it anymore. what was I saying? But yeah, if I had time and I could sit down and just watch Digimon, or rather lack thereof, yeah, I probably would try and rewatch something. I might try to watch something that's like modern, if there's any modern Digimon going on. I hear they tried to do something and then it kind of died out too soon. So I don't know. I'll have to see what I can get my hands on. Starbons. Here is another Groudamon. Taiki. Loudmon. By the way, I did not look at the Bandai Namco thing showcase that they had today. I have no clue if there was any Tales of. I feel like if there was Tales of, I would have been told about it. We have Kazuchimon. So if you know anything about that, let me know. And then Imperial Drama Dragon Mode Ace. We're looking for fighter mode. Because Dragon Mode Ace is a blast DNA, but ain't very costly. Although it's just for a level 5 plus a level 5, which is pretty cool. You need Dino Beamon and Paledramon for Imperial Dramon. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I kind of did too. Because I came home and my mind was on opening these cards today. So, like, don't worry, don't fret. Because I'm probably going to try and look it up after I'm done tonight. With my free time. Balhuck. Jerry. Fear the Jerry. Shoutmon. X4. Gargamon. Gargamon these nuts. Raptor Dramon. Wrapped around these nuts. Hopmon. Yes, I had to think about that. Unleash the Dragon Gene. Huckmon. Is this the first level 3 Huckmon? All of these other ones I was getting, and that's the first Huck. Reapermon. Althea. Slayer Draw. Ooh. I see. I don't remember if Slayer Draw was actually something. I have to relook up Slayer. Okay, it wasn't. Are the cards just your new intrusive thoughts? It's what they call stimming now. Jesmon GX Ace. $1.99 and I'll take it. I'll take it. Jesmon GX Ace. Listen. The cards speak to me, just like the mask. Also, I just want to let everybody know, if my math has been correct this entire time, I think we have, without the secret rare, paid for the pack. I think we have indeed paid for the box. Let's continue the good news. Pulsemon. Bonds of True Love. I need more Impmons, though. I'm not getting any Impmons. Stingmon. Queen Device. Growl. The second Growl was actually kind of... Oh. You're gonna push up. There we go. Second Growlmon's pretty good. Babedomon. Night Device. The Last Guardian. The Last Guardian. Oh, this one works with Cool Boy. Oh, hey, here's a pale Dramon. Kuriha. Can't really pronounce that name, but I tried. Kalumon. And then Shooting Starmon. Level 4. It probably isn't anything because it's a level 4 and it's not an alt. Yeah. But it at least is something else to work with the shooting stars that we have. We are almost done. We have 2 packs to go. But whatever happens, I want to thank everybody who stuck around for the journey here. Emperor Dragon of Calamity. Caliban, do you want to sign a contract? Veximon. Ginryu. Kupi. Doru. Soul. Punkmon. Ryuda. Oh, I see. It's the Ryudas that go into Jesmon. I get you now. I understand. Kiri. Huck, yes. No, I don't know. I don't know the Calamon thing you're going on about. It's probably a good thing I don't know. Codecracker Fang and Hacker Judge. Keep it that way. Nah, it's not the alt art. With the Seekers cards. Interesting. And then Break Dramon. This one also comes from Ground Dramon and Wing Dramon. Interesting. The last pack of tonight. All right. Excuse you. Thank you. Male Bergermon. Strike Dramon. Sparrow. Meteor Rock Soul. Soulmon. Pikmons. The Impmon I was looking for. Dino Beamon. Leonomon. Geel. Can't forget Geel. Oh my god. Alright, let me look these up. Okay, alright. The last 2 cards that we have today total up to $5. And we have Oryumon, which also goes into Alphamon Oryuken Ace. The last 2 hits of tonight. Did I get some Alphamons? I thought I had some Alphamons in here. If there's enough in here, I might try and make a deck. Well, like the ugly night version of Knights. He kind of does look like if Knights was going through like a weird phase. Not like a Riala, but like yeah, I see what you mean. I see exactly what you mean. See, now I gotta go back to my Lilithmon deck and actually swap out some cards because, hey, I have Impmons now. I can use the Impmons and the Bondslove for these now. But yeah, we have had a very fantastic night. I got everything I could have wanted tonight. I had a good time with the One Piece set. Look forward to seeing more of those on this channel. The scarf looks like a mouth. I see that. I absolutely see that. I see what you mean. But yeah, look forward to more One Piece being on this channel. This will do it for July's card video for the month. Unless I find something else. You okay? You good? You being murdered? You all right? What do you mean you can't escape? It's just a salamence. If that's what I think is happening right now, it's just a salamence. Oh, One Piece fans. Listen, I don't know the show. I'm just opening the cards to play the card game. I don't know if that really makes it any better. But you can think it makes it better. And once again, we got the mother of all hits I could have gotten tonight. Well, second mother, but like you get the idea. I want to thank everybody for watching, for coming on out, supporting the channel, watching the ads, giving me a better payout, hopefully. And I want to thank anybody who will maybe be receiving one of our likely hits here as soon as I figure out which ones to add to our repertoire for Shuffle Up at the library. Because there's a couple here that I could actually add. There's a few there. As well as from our level 6 brands right here, like this Reapermon. I don't need... Well, I probably would actually want to have 2 Reapermons. I'll think about it. I'll figure it out. But for the rest of you, that's going to be the only other stream that I will be a part of this week. If you want to see another stream where I might be a part of it, or was a part of it, tune into a good friend of mine, E-Man, the Great. We did a 3D World playthrough a little bit. To skip at least 50 episodes. The show is peak, we swear. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a fantastic night. I gotta clean all this up and get that guy in the binder. Woo! What a fantastic night. I gotta get the picture too. I gotta figure all of that out in a second. Take care, everyone. I'll see you next time for some late 4th of July celebrations, because I won't be back until after 4th of July. Whether that actually still be Sunday or that might be Saturday, I still have not decided yet, because I actually need to figure out how I'm going to do the thing I'm going to do. But with that being said, take care, everybody. Have a great night.